maybe a little one. Hello there, sweaty girl. Oh, I see you. You look like you've just been for a run or been to the gym or something. How very good. How very sweaty of you. Quick, better go tell all your friends on Facebook. They're just dying to hear about it. Oh, and you. Why, isn't that just a comically overstuffed burger? No one's ever seen that before. Better take a picture and stick it on the grams. And, oh, you're literally chewing your foot off in agitation. I see. A celebrity has said something dumb, haven't they? Off you go to Reddit and tell the world about how stupid they are. Cool. Now that we're only left with the people that have less than nothing better to do with their time, it's time for the Pot Topic Podcast!
My name is Tom, and I'm here to say I'm going to bore you in a major way. And welcome to the Pot Topic Podcast. I'm your host, Tom, as I just said. And I'm joined here with other hosts. We have to my left, Beth.
That's my name.
He's for now.
Oh.
Chris.
Hello.
Tuckers.
Hello.
How are you doing? I'm good. And Taryn.
Fuck you, world! Let's do this shit.
Right. Come on, people. Energy. Let's get fired out of cannon. Come on. We're all really tired.
Happy face, sad face, happy face, sad face.
On this podcast.
Naughty toes, sorry.
On this
I'm
podcast.
still
Shut up. Your name is now Idiot. Shut up. Now your name is now Sit Down and Shut Up.
All right.
On this podcast, I shout at my sister whilst also pulling topics out of our community pot today because it's our Community Spesh.
Brup, Community Spesh.
Issue 55.
Energy.
And we talked for about 2 hours whilst drinking whiskey, which, Beth, I believe you provided tonight.
Ardmore.
No, correction. The Ardmore.
THE Ardmore. I picked it because it was on offer. It's a single malt, which I seem to remember that our friends prefer single malt rather than blended. And it looks really pretty because it's got really nice kind of copper design in it, made in Scotland. Good
Scottish
choice.
accents by the end of it.
Well, that's debatable. And it's got a nice bird on it. That'll do, innit?
I can also tell you this about the Ardmore. It comes in a bottle. A bottle. Isn't that novel?
Say with me, listener.
Bottle. Here it comes to pop.
Yeah, all right.
Fruity.
Squeaky.
So this is a podcast that's recorded on the 7th of March for release on the 18th.
We're doing it early. I like this.
I have time to fucking edit this shit.
Or we could record 2 in a fortnight.
We could do 2 tonight if you get another bottle of whiskey in.
Yeah, it's yeah. It's Tuesday.
That was a funny joke, Tom.
I've got my first day off tomorrow in a very long time.
To be fair, Tom has just literally come in the door. Oh no, that's a bad start, isn't it? He's arrived home straight into podcasting.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, more or less.
Whatever, that's my week. What has everyone else been up to?
I don't know. I just don't know. I mean, things have happened. I know. I've been busy. I've been really busy, guys. I've been so busy, but I don't know what's happened.
As in this week, starting from yesterday, Monday.
Well,
Or the last time you were here on the podcast.
What have you been up to?
Oh well, I have so much happening this week, so I've been preparing last week. But the only thing exciting I've done was I had a few people over on Sunday for antipasti cocktails.
Yeah, this
What
is for
a
your
combo.
new.
Fucking adult.
This is for your new house.
Oh, the one that you've been invited, and then you just left the message group saying bye, I have to work.
And then you re-invited me and went, okay. Right, I'm muting this channel now.
Yeah, no, that was for your new place, Chris, and it's very nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was lovely. That was one of the things I did on that particular day. Oh yes, before then, I went over to Chris's Bugs
How It's a Bug.
Catch them on YouTube. How It's a Bug. We recorded the next couple of episodes in our Blood Bowl series.
Sick.
So join in and enjoy the continued adventures of Low-Key but Fabulous.
Wicked.
Can
What
you
is that voice acting?
No, not in this one.
So I was like, where am I?
This time I'm being a sports fan.
Okay.
That thing I do
Yay,
so
sports,
well.
go on, Blues and Reds, you equally go and kick the ball somewhere.
Yes. Or, just batter each other into oblivion.
And cheat as much as possible
There
the
was-
Blood Bowl way.
Yes. In this one, there are some goatee men, and they get stamped a little bit.
Cool.
So look forward
Need
to
to play
that.
more of that.
For the benefit of our listeners, can you spell How It's a Bug? Because it did take me a while to find it all those years
How
ago.
It's like a gun.
Bug
Oh,
like
then
that's probably
bug,
why. I
like
didn't realise that was a gun.
Bug.
Yeah.
I thought it was something Jewish. Completely serious.
That would have been Bugstein, wouldn't it be?
Yeah, probably, yeah. I didn't realise it was a gun, okay, soz.
Right, cool. What have you been up to? Apart from
Well, I
being
think
wrong.
that Chris has quite a few announcements and stuff like that, so I might as well go first because mine will be a complete anticlimax if I go last.
Lovely.
So, last time I was on, I was mentioning the cool gigs that I had coming up. So I went to one of those. I went to Esben and the Witch at Electro Works. Oh my word, so much better. I didn't think it could get better than the last time we went to go see them. But they're so much tighter. It's amazing. And I didn't think that, Electro Works is not really my favourite kind of venue.
No, it's a shithole.
It's good that it's a kind of, it's one of the only small to medium stages left in London that people can play. But the sound is not very good.
It's awful.
And we had to get there in time for the support act because we listened to her the day before. Oh my word, she's amazing. Her name is Laura Cannell, or it's Laura Cannell. And she's got violin that sometimes she plays with an upside down rubber bow. She plays two kind of different length recorders, like an ocarina style, out of her mouth
What, at the same time?
at the same time.
Cool.
She's just incredible. It's kind of it's folk, and obviously folk can easily go dark, but it's like all creaky industrial noises as well, just by her and acoustic instruments. It's so good. I've just bought as many albums as I could straight away, but I really do recommend. It's creepy if you like to be challenged by some creepy music and know that it's just this one person doing it completely straight and raw.
Damn,
really
okay.
good. I do recommend.
Canal, was it? Or Cannell?
I don't know how you pronounce that. Cannell.
Let's go with Cannell.
Cannell.
Yeah,
Cannell.
Cannell.
I also went to. I've got to get my wisdom teeth out. So today I went for a nearly 3-hour appointment, most of which was waiting to get X-rays and stuff done. But I've decided now because I when I was little, I had to get loads of teeth out so I could get braces because I had the thing that many people have where you start growing teeth while your teeth in the front row is still there and stuff like that. So I had to get quite a few teeth out in my time. And do you know what? I'm done with having the local injections in your gum. They are
those.
so. Oh, I hate
Love
them.
those. They're the best. Like you can't feel anything.
Apart from the insane amount of pain when you're getting it done.
What?
When you have the injections done. That's the
That
bit I
never
really
hurt.
hate.
Never heard.
It's like a little prick.
I just love the
It-
instant numbness that
Oh
you get.
no, I absolutely detest getting injections. I don't mind doing it anywhere else in my skin, but in your gums, it's let me see. So I'm gonna be sedated. I've never been sedated before.
You're having a general anaesthetic.
No,
No?
like
Are you gonna get morphine?
I'm going to get the cannula in my arm. I'm
Yeah.
not getting full general because that's ridiculous. Like, why would you ever get fully put under with gas and everything?
I have.
Well, yeah, because you had to have a procedure that meant that you had to do that. But if you're just having wisdom teeth out, there's no point in putting yourself in danger for that. So I'm going to have just be sedated, they call it, an IV sedation, which she's talked me through. And she said it's just like being drunk. And I was talking to Taz beforehand. I was thinking, like, that sounds so much better than getting injections in my gums. Obviously, general I wasn't going to do. But this will be like being wasted in a kind of authoritative building which I'm a little bit freaked out about. Like, you never want to be drunk. I can't even, when we're having a party, I can't even feel like I can go to the shop sometimes because I feel, oh no, I can't be out in public or even in a corner shop being drunk and buying more booze or a pizza to try and sober up.
Civilization needs to get over that stigma. Seriously.
I know
Accept
it's
that
fine.
there are fucked people. Embrace them. Be nice to them. They'll spend more money.
But I'm going to be I'm in hospital, wankered. So yeah, Hal has to be there to hold my hand and probably, I don't know, sod it. We'll try and film it maybe on the way home.
Yeah, why
Me
not?
just going, saying weird stuff. So I'm quite excited about that. And I was wondering, for this podcast, I have not started drinking until we started recording, which is good.
Yeah.
And
I'm planning to take it easy as well.
Exactly. We're all a little bit low energy at the moment. So after listening to the last time I was on, there was a point at the end of it where
Don't
I
apologise for it.
I'm not
Do
apologising.
never
fucking
apologise for it.
I'm not apologising, but I did kind of go into... I went into soppy mode where I was saying how brilliant everyone was for about 5 minutes in different ways. So
Oh god! Last issue, you could tell I was drunk because I kept going, I don't feel drunk yet. And then it
I've
got,
had all this whiskey and I'm not drunk.
and then it got to the outro and I couldn't speak. It's like, oh shit, that caught up quick.
Well, I was wondering what kind of safe word could happen if we get into blubbering mode. And I don't
Jill
mean...
Dando.
Oh, yeah. I forgot
Jill
about
Dando's the
Dando.
pot topic safe word.
I don't mean to don't shout down if the debate's going the wrong way or something like that. But
Does
if
Jill
you-
Dando?
Jill Dando. So yeah, just Jill Dando me if I start blubbering about people later.
Nah, you'll be all right. Cool. Chris, have you got more? No, I know you had a launch at work today. Why don't you tell the nice people what you do?
I'm a content guy. I do brochures and websites for traveling.
That's the official title, by the way.
content guy.
Christakis Biru, content guy.
No, I do a lot of content copywriting and design and layouts and stuff for a big traveling company. And we every 2 or 3 months we have a brochure launch, and this time it was the USA and Canada, which was quite big as well. And it's always like towards the end of it, it's quite hectic because you have to edit so many things, and a lot of people send back feedback instantly. And today was the launch, so it went well. So now I'm feeling a bit slightly more relaxed. But yeah, that's it. My contract's finishing with this company next month.
Sad to see it go, or
slightly, because I only do contract work at the moment, so I can and I was supposed to do another 6 months. Maybe I still will. I don't know, but because I'm planning a really exciting project starting this week, I think it's okay to let that go for now.
yeah.
And I'm going to talk about it in a bit if you want. But and I'm also getting this. I've got a plaster on my nose.
You do. You look like a really messed up Nelly.
Live stream.
Well,
It's looked like you've had the approach to like rhinoplasty taken from sort of 1950s Yorkshireman repairing his glasses school of.
well, I had a mole removed in the summer because I thought, again, I Google everything. I think I have cancer.
Yeah.
So I had one removed, and I had this one on my nose that I've had since I was 11, and I wanted to have it removed, and she said it was about £400 to have that removed, and I said I'm not going to pay that ever. And the thing is, like, every time I go to parties or meet people, they look at this mole that looks like a zit for the last.
I don't think they do.
It does,
I
but
think
it does. And a lot of people are like, "Do you want me to just squeeze it?" And I'm like, "No, fuck off, it's a mole." So I Google.
Here's the
can't
thing.
see it.
You've been talking about it all evening, and
I can't picture it.
The one prevailing thought was he had a mole on his nose.
Yeah.
I had it wasn't black or anything. It was like pink, and I Googled how to naturally
You home
remove.
surgeried yourself.
Yes. So
No. He old wives' tailed himself. Just wait.
Okay.
So I Googled it, and apparently with apple cider vinegar,
Oh, all right. Okay.
you put it in a cotton, and then you just put a plaster on top of it, and then take 6 days. So you have to change it every 8 hours.
Right. Okay. I'm going to
And-
stop you there. Apple cider vinegar is a cure-all, and if there's one thing I learned from the Sawbones podcast, it's that cure-alls cure nothing.
No, but it makes it's not going to make it go away, but it will make now it makes it basically what's it called, scab.
Well, it's vinegar, so
now
it'll
black.
pickle your
so
nose.
now it's completely flat, which is great, and then now the whole thing is just going to scab off. Whatever. Yeah.
Okay, actually, you might have noticed that while you're talking, I got my phone out, and I've just gone to Google, and I asked Google, and
Stop it.
Google's told me, the search has told me that yes, Chris does have cancer.
Oh, stop it.
Oh,
I think maybe don't trust.
I
Don't
think
trust
If
Google.
the internet's told you,
The internet told me I've got to take
The
warm
internet
lung cancer ear
never lies.
as a spider in my ear, which is the worst.
actually, shit, you've just reminded me. Seeing your beautiful Cypriot face, darling,
Stop it.
reminded me of something at work. So last Saturday we had a engagement party of a lovely fucking what can only be described as a mafia of Cypriot families.
I think that's what they call the
Fucking
collective.
Awesome. They spent
What,
like
a mafia of Cypriots?
Yeah, like a murder of crows.
they spent like $3,000. Now, bearing in mind my pub's a country pub, it's pretty cheap. Fucking hell, those guys know how to fucking
they
pipe.
had an engagement party at a pub.
Yeah, and
in the middle of
they were
England.
planning to do it in Mayfair, and they decided to come here because it was
what's
a
the
shorter
other
distance.
option?
It was shorter distance for the hosts to trundle home drunk afterwards.
God, what would they have spent in Mayfair? 10
Fuck
grand.
Did you
Dude,
break
before they
legs?
turned up, they bought 10 bottles of champagne that were 70 quid each. Before they even turned up.
And they're going to
Wow.
wee it out
Well,
in an
the thing
hour.
is, do you know, I don't know if you know that in Cypriot weddings, not so much in Greek weddings, like mainland Greece, but Cypriot weddings, the point is you invite, a small wedding would be about 3,000-4,000 people. And the whole point is to invite so many people so that during the dance, the groom and the bride, they pin money on them.
Oh, I've seen
My
that video.
sister
I've
made
seen that.
35 grand on her wedding, on her wedding.
Probably
And
paid
that
for the
usually
wedding.
goes towards their
it sounds like
honeymoon
there might be
or a
something in this.
deposit for a
Yeah,
house.
yeah.
But is it a similar thing as in because our friends had a Greek wedding as well, and it's tradition you have to invite the village.
You
even
have
if
to
you
invite
don't
the
know
friend
them.
of a friend of a friend because apparently they get upset, and I
Yeah.
don't get it. Like the first time I've been to a wedding in England, and they said it's going to be a very big wedding. It's going to be about 150 people. I'm like,
And you're like,
that's big, really? How are you going to make money out of it? And they're like,
Because
no, we don't do that.
Our friend had to order meat in tons.
Yeah. Oh, you have to spit
What?
roast. Do you know the spit roast we do in the front yard?
Well, I know what you do.
Yeah, they're fun.
Well, did you want to? Are you going to mention your project at the end? or?
Should I mention?
Yeah,
now?
no, we've got a plug space at the end, so
Okay,
after
yeah.
that then.
Let's get started
Cool.
with the show. Then.
Don't forget.
Back to you, Whitney.
I'd be really interested to see what it'd be like to attend a horse's head of Cypriots. see what that's like going down.
You should-
A turkey full of Cypriots.
Oh!
Sorry, that's a private joke where we all call you Turkish.
You made a really
Yes,
good joke
yes.
there. See what you did there. Good
I think we
job,
have to
Tom.
laugh in a minute.
Yeah. Ha ha ha! We laughed.
Now, listeners, it's your turn. So let's start with the topics.
Yes, enough
Hang on,
of
hang on.
our shit.
Hang on.
Oh, hello.
How does the whiskey taste?
Yeah, whiskey's
It's all right.
good. Lightly peated.
Yeah, it's quite peaty. Yeah,
Yeah. How's the whiskey taste whilst we drink rum?
it's a little bit spicy.
Oh, good. It's just the two of us again.
Yeah.
Oh, so
I did have a hangover
get
last
Ardmore.
time.
Well, maybe because you didn't mix,
No,
maybe.
neither did I.
Yeah, I mean, we
I
finished
was,
whiskey
I was
and then
slow
moved on
up,
to
but I
tea.
wasn't hungover.
No. I did the podcast last night.
Time to entertain some Cypriots. Right, let's
pick
go.
up those plates.
Fuck it. Shut up. Let's go.
Hey,
Shut up.
ho,
It's
let's
a community
go.
spesh.
It is a
So
community
thank you
spesh.
very much, all you guys, for listening, bearing with us. So we're going to do one especially for you, and also special thank you to Kai for sending in 10 fucking audio topics with 8 hours notice because I put up a
Yes,
little post
mate.
online.
Good man.
And
What
he
a man.
apologised. He said, I'm very sorry, I was very rushed. It's like, dude,
Fuck off.
you have done a massive service to us. Thank you so much.
Cool. Don't forget, you can send your audio topics into emails at podtopicpodcast.com, and we will always play every one of them.
Yeah, they'll happen eventually. And if you don't, we'll judge you for it. So
Right.
there's that.
So who's got the first topic? Right, go on then, Christakis.
Christakis!
Aussie Dan,
Whee!
how would you catch a cat?
By the tail is usually the way.
Well, I think we need to ask Taran, the absolute pussy hunter. Pray tell. How'd you get those felines wanting?
Go on, you clunge catcher, you.
Mostly, I use stun gas. I use stun gas. Well, I mean, I don't like. Obviously, you can't sneak up on a cat. This is just one of those sort of natural laws. It's impossible to.
Have
sneak
you
up
not
on a
seen
cat.
those cucumber videos?
Yeah, fuck those, by the way.
I think they're fake.
No, they're
No,
not.
you
They're
can't.
amazing.
You can't make
Is it
unless
ju-
you
I-
electrocute it.
I
you can't
cannot
make
believe
that
it's
do
the
it.
cucumber. It's probably like you can put a bottle next to
No,
it.
no,
can-
it's like a natural response. It's
Yeah.
like a
So-
snake or something.
So I've read a sort of write up on it, and this person was suggesting that what they believe it is. So there's kind of inbuilt. What's the word? Just kind of naturally occurring genetic memory.
Okay.
So genetic memories.
They're
are
all
there
assassins, and basically.
There are genetic memories are there so that you kind of have like heuristics in place to keep you safe. So, for instance, gazelles are naturally afraid of the shape of lions.
Okay.
And similarly, most animals will keep away from humans because they've learned that we're hunters. In the same way, so cats kind of would have learned at some point in their genetic history, don't fuck with snakes. Do not fuck with snakes.
Yeah, I read that too.
Snakes will fuck you up. And so the thing with cucumbers is like they are vaguely lizardy coloured and long, and so I think it's just that.
To be fair, it's completely logical, that argument, because those that did fuck with snakes died, and so couldn't breed,
Yeah.
but those that were afraid bred.
But the reason I
Well,
say
actually, as I understand it, I'm not a geneticist by any means, nor am I a biologist, but as I understand it, those cats that did fuck with snakes and were successful evolved into honey badgers and weasels and the like. That is. Chris,
Although-
don't look at me like I just said a real thing. That was bullshit.
I was like, how did they develop those claws?
That's not even in the bloopers. Brilliant. However, if we combine a sack with a cucumber, easy catch, mid-air catch.
A cum
You just-
sack?
Yeah, cum sack. There you go. So cucumber on the floor, sack in the air, wait for it to turn round, and as it pounces, just one swift 180-degree motion, nabbed a kitty.
Smart.
That is another way. Another way is basically you just get in a cardboard box. And so long as you can kind of see outside, you've got like a 90-degree.
I can just,
I thought you were going to go with a Schrödinger angle.
basically, you get a really large box and a very large cooking pot with a lid. You just crouch down and wait.
No, I was thinking more along the lines of Metal Gear Solid. You just get in a box. Now you don't
Just a box.
you don't sneak up on them, but you kind of just kind of ease yourself into their general area. And cats are curious, and they love them some fucking boxes. I don't know if you know this guy.
all know the trope.
Maru.
Yeah, Maru. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Maru's all like
Even
the
like the matchbox.
And there are those videos of like zookeepers who have put boxes into like leopard enclosures and lion enclosures, and they fucking love that shit. Cats love them a box. So if you
Pussies love boxes.
if you
Sorry, that's the last one. Sorry.
no more, let's go.
All right, vagina.
See, I had a word. I was going to say,
Gavina.
I like to stay away from pussy in general, especially hairy ones.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
But does it have to be alive?
No.
Because can you kill it? And then how do you catch a cat? Do you have to
Yeah,
catch it
actually,
alive?
that's a good idea. Just set up a
So,
stalker.
Aussie Dan, you
hide.
need to be more specific.
Yeah. Also, is this some kind of lingo for some kind of illness? Can you catch cat?
Way to turn into an STD.
Oh, yeah.
No, you can't catch a cat.
Like the most
Good visual joke,
the
man.
traditional way, cheese. Like I'll take the box.
Cheese?
Cheese?
Put
Cats-
cheese.
cats
Tom
aren't
and
tra-
Jerry.
That's the mouse.
That's the mouse.
Oh shit. Yeah.
At least try
How
a
about-
sausage.
How about actually catching a cat? So I find a baseball mitt is kind of the easiest way to catch a cat if it's being lobbed at you.
I mean, okay, so if you're going to catch anything, we need to get this out of the way. Chris Hansen. You just need Chris Hansen.
Here he is. Sorry, the door just flew open for some reason.
That was spooky. I thought it was locked.
Because cats are predators, and Chris Hansen is famous for catching them, don't you know?
Oh, there we go. Right, okay, we made the link. I didn't know what his name was.
There's not really one way that you can. How do you catch a cat?
Just tempt
know-
them
Just
with meat.
Is it a stray cat? Is it because if it's at home, it's a home cat. It's already at home.
Just cuddle it. Yeah. Just close the door.
Just
So
close the door.
basically, the easiest way to catch a cat is to
Shoot it.
have food.
Yeah. In
Oh yeah, because they pretend to love you only because you can give them food.
Food and a very level and warm lap.
Or the other thing you need is first off, you need lots and lots of space. And then in that space, you need to put a swing. And a cat will naturally gravitate towards it. So long as there's enough space for it, obviously.
To swing.
To be honest,
Sorry, I just wanted to give that joke exactly what it deserved.
there's no need to be mean, because you always catch more flies with honey. However, super glue works better for cats.
Yeah.
I can't believe this topic went on so long.
I mean,
Well done, Aussie Dan.
I reckon we could squeeze more out of it.
We shouldn't, but we can.
we're not embracing.
Strap in, listeners.
Cane
We're not
toads.
encouraging animal cruelty here, though.
No,
Slightly, we are.
this is an after-school special.
I spent the whole day today removing reviews at work because you can't do the elephant rides anymore because that's
Elephant rides?
Yeah, because we have used to have trips in Asia where if you do elephant rides, that's considered animal cruelty now. So we had to remove all those reviews.
Right.
So yeah,
Sorry, I thought you said elephant rights. I was like,
that's what I said.
Ivory for all.
Elephant. Oh,
Rides.
Oh, it's
Rights,
my
as in
accent.
rights for elephants.
Right, racist, xenophobe.
All right.
Cool.
Look, I'm right. You're wrong. I'm English.
Oh yeah, it's your
Done.
podcast.
Yeah, mute you, bitch.
I'd like to.
Cane toads.
Yeah, I'd really like to. I'd like to revisit cane toads for a second. Now, I think that'd be a brilliant idea.
Cane toad.
Yeah. So, cane toads, they excrete hallucinogenic substance on their skin. So there's
Really?
there's
Didn't know that. No one's ever. I've never tried it.
The frogs. Frogs.
Yeah.
No, they're toads. Hence the name cane toad.
You facetious cunt.
Racist.
Find another word.
So the thing is, like, cats can't help but play with their food, and they love them some. I having had a cat, they love them some amphibians. They're all about them amphibians.
Yeah, that's true.
Even though cane toads are quite big, I reckon a cat will still go for it. The second it gets its jaws on that cane toad, it's going to start tripping its wee little tail off. And at that point, you can catch the cat.
Catnip, though.
Tin toad.
Is that not easier, catnip?
Oh, yeah.
That makes them scratchy, I find.
Sorry?
Well, if you give a cat catnip, they won't always be all lovey. They tend to batter you away.
My cat wasn't really into catnip. We tried it a couple
He was
of times.
more on the smack.
Yeah, Guinness was all about them hard, juicy rocks, man.
Right. Should we go on then?
Yeah, here we go.
Thank you for that one, Aussie Dan. And thank you for all your submissions over the years.
Ooh, it's the return of the Kai multi-topic.
Oh, is it?
Once again.
Okay, so where are we up to? What makes you cringe every time you think of it?
Taz.
Fair enough. I've got no response to that whatsoever. You, sir, are just right. What makes you cringe every time you think of it?
I think we've touched on this on a different topic, maybe
That made
worded
me
in a
cringe.
different way. Touching on it.
Well,
Just things that you've said in the past that you massively regret, which is weird. When I was a kid, I had absolutely no shame. But now I'm older,
You have all
loads
the
of
shame.
things, I have tons of shame.
yeah. So the recent one was I was at work. There was a depth musician in covering one of the musos, and while I was sort of in that general area, I heard one of them mention Dream Theater. So I attempt to do like the kind of whole playful. Oh, did somebody say Dream Theater? Oh, yeah, that was me. And they'd just be like, really? But I didn't manage that. All I did was just kind of a weird, snarky face sneer, and then walked off. And then they just kind of all looked at me for a second and just went back to their conversation. And I was like, oh, I guess that didn't come off. And then like I was thinking about it later. It's like, yeah, when I was going for like the sort of playful dickhead thing,
You
Yeah,
actually
you-
just
I
weren't
was just a
Snubbed it.
dickhead. I was
Yeah.
just full on a dickhead. And yeah, so that was a couple of weeks of like looking back on that, going, yeah, maybe don't start with the acerbic. Like, hold back, open the conversation first, properly, like a normal human being does, and then be a dickhead. Because at that point, hopefully, you'll have them on side. Maybe.
It is that kind of thing, like most of the things that I cringe about, other people probably have no idea that I have said something that could be construed as. I think that my face gives off quite a lot. I don't think I can hide a lot in my face. And I think that maybe when I say something, or my face, as Taryn just said, reveals something about myself, do you know what? People probably haven't even realised, but it will destroy you. It will burn a hole in your brain.
Yeah.
If you bring it up later and say, oh, I've been thinking about this since, I just want to apologise, they're like, oh, what? I don't remember that.
Yeah, no, that's the worst. That's the worst.
Well, another recent one, I suppose, was rewatching How I Met Your Mother.
Oh God, that made me cringe. Just thinking about watching that shit.
Hey, I still think whatever. I've voiced my thoughts on it. But looking back on it, even though it's still relatively recent, most of what Barney says will make me cringe because it's just like, oh, you're just straight up a rapist.
Yeah.
Well, the thing about that character, which is why I think he's so good in that character. Sorry, what's his name?
Neil Patrick
Harris. Is because I don't think that many people could really pull that off.
No, and it kind of helps by the fact it was portrayed by quite an openly and flamboyantly homosexual gentleman.
Do you know what? That shouldn't matter. I don't think it does in my mind. I guess it kind of helps some people to get used to it, but I think it's just the way he acts it. Yeah. So some people are probably thinking about it way too much. They're trying to justify it. But do you know what? I just think he pulls it off.
To be fair, it's not the first sitcom to have done that, like, ever so slightly over the edge of rapey. Like, fucking Friends did it sometimes.
Dude, just look back at, like, this is why I feel slightly bad. It's going off topic a little bit, but I really like Spike Milligan. But when you look at his really early stuff, it is really quite offensive if you're looking at it from... It's ridiculous.
So racist.
It's ridiculous. I got so excited about watching, what was his old series?
Like Chinese.
That was Monty Python.
That wasn't Monty Python.
I think so.
No, that wasn't the Goodies.
I think that's Eric Idle that sings that.
I don't know what you're singing, so...
Oh, I don't know. I could be wrong. But, yeah, I was so excited to watch that. What was it? S something? The series that he did ages ago.
Yeah,
Parents have a DVD of it. I was so excited to watch that. And then I was watching it going, oh, God. Oh, God.
Yeah, sometimes it's a little bit...
Some of the...
Genius. He's a genius.
Genius.
Yes. However,
and thank God, like, he came out the other side and did a lot nicer things that were more palatable.
The kind of non-productive social justice warriors, some of the shit you see come out of the internet from their particular cult can really make me cringe. Mm-hmm. There was a one that went up recently that just showed a series of tweets from this girl, and she starts off talking about how she was trembling with rage. Oh my God, I can't believe, but I've come through the other side and I feel so much better now. And essentially the story is she went to the shops, and as she was leaving, some dude was coming the other way, clearly got to the door first, held the door open for her, and she flipped out. It's like, I can open the door by myself, blah, 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 blah.
Eat shit and die.
Like, the whole rant is just, like, you're supposing so much. Like, there's a very good chance.
You're pushing your own prejudice on someone else's actions at that point, surely.
It's
doing no good to your own cause in the process.
And it's not saying that, like, I've got a number of male friends that will walk on the roadside of me when we're walking on the pavement. And I actually think that's really, really sweet. And I notice them doing it, and I think it's really, really sweet. Yeah, but the same way...
protective.
I open the door up for everyone.
Sometimes, but...
Yeah. I keep the door open for everyone. It's just fucking manners. I say thank you to a bus driver every single time I get off a bus.
You're the kind of person who says sorry to a door frame when you walk into it. Like, you don't count. Actually, Taz, you just reminded me of one that always makes me cringe, and that's reading back status updates on Facebook memories.
I love that,
Jesus
though.
Christ.
How far we've come.
I was a dickhead. I still am a dickhead, but I was a
you are.
horrid
dickhead.
God, I want to smack me from 3 years ago so fucking hard.
Really? What did you say?
Oh, I'm just every single update is like the most boring, monotonous...
I was actually thinking about that today because it came up with like a status I had 3 years ago. They had like 25 likes. That's why it comes up, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can't believe the things I used to share on Facebook just probably for the attention. And this is not who I am now. So it's good. Like, it reminds you of like how much you know, you've grown or whatever. But I hate myself.
Yeah. I mean, now I have a podcast. To like put my droll ramblings on every fucking week.
But a lot of people, I've had multiple people from different friendship groups be not attacked, that's a ridiculously vicious word to use, but people complaining like, I don't know, posting too many selfies or talking about what you ate. It's like, dude, it's their page. Let them say whatever the hell they want.
I do that as well. Like every
That's
single
fine.
post about food. Like I like
That's
cooking.
fine. It's your page.
I get messages though that from like a couple of friends are like, "Oh, are you one of those people who post everything they eat?" Well, yeah. If I cooked it and it's quite my artistic creation, you know,
Yeah.
I want to share it. If you don't like it,
Proud of
unfollow
yeah,
me.
exactly.
I
They
just
don't
don't
have to
follow
look
me.
at it.
Chris, you've just brought up another one, which is I generally find myself cringing at any statement that starts with one of those people.
Yeah.
When someone,
Oh, that massive generalisation. Yeah.
either if someone's saying, "Oh, I'm just one of those people," or
Yeah.
"They're just one of those people," it's just, I don't. There's something about it that really gets up my shit.
Yeah, because everyone's different.
Yeah, I hate. Yeah, especially when people just classify you, think they know everything.
Exactly.
About you.
I mean,
Exactly.
I honestly have no problem with someone talking about themselves in
Yeah.
depth. I encourage it. but-
However, if you are one of those people that puts anything minion on your fucking social medias, fuck you and die. If you're one of those people.
What, Minions?
Yeah, anything to do with
Or
minions.
Frozen.
Oh man, just let it go.
Oh,
Oh, I see what you did there.
That was so easy. Sorry.
So good.
Can you pass me the rum? Yes, please.
Can you
So
pass me?
what's another word for cringe?
Right,
Because
really
in
short.
my head, cringe is something you see and aesthetically makes you.
Oh, and go,
Ugh.
"Ugh."
Is that
Yeah.
what
Okay,
it
let's
is?
go with
yeah,
that.
that's it. See,
'Cause
here's
you
the
talk-
weird thing. I tend to find myself drawn to like aesthetic cringiness, like anything that's bleak or just a bit horrid or that makes you cringe. If a lot
Yeah.
of what I share these days comes from pages like Humans of Late Capitalism or things that are not aesthetic, and
I love that page, man.
that page is fucking
I only
incredible.
found it from you.
It is amazing. But so much of it is essentially really, and obviously nihilist memes, like so much of it is really bleak or just kind of, and I really appreciate that stuff. However, in terms of pictures, Diola, and this came up on my feed as well, and I purposely didn't share it because it made me cringe looking at it, but he shared it from, 4 years ago now. It's the picture of me in Shortlands holding up a 4-pack of 3-litre bottles of Frosty Jacks.
Yeah, that'll do
I
it.
looked at
That'll do it.
and I cringed, ladies and
You remember
gentlemen.
that
Oh,
weekend.
I remember that. I thought I was so fucking clever. Oh, did I think I was clever? But I wasn't.
No.
I just
I love-
wasn't
the
at
price.
all.
I love the way the caption for that sharing of the memory was, I was sick that night.
If I got the word right, if I actually understand the word right, there's one thing that always makes me. I just want to punch the TV when I see it. You know what's it called? It's not infomercials. When people like try to
Yeah.
sell like a workout
No,
equipment.
That's what it is,
are.
infomercials.
And they hire these extras, these actors that never really made it, but
Yeah.
their only like chance in life is to be in
has
one
to
of
be
those.
a better way.
And the acting is so bad because they're like, "Oh yes, I can't believe I'm using this. Oh, look at my muscles."
Yeah.
And the acting is really bad that you know it's staged. And for somebody who actually does know understand acting, I really just want to punch them in the throat.
But what sucks is that the director's probably making them do that. So they're probably going, oh, Mum, I got a job. And she's like, oh, yeah, I'm so proud of you. When can I see it? It's like, don't ever watch it, please. Ever, ever.
Like, what's on your CV? Oh, I did this movie once. It was a short movie, you know, it's an infomercial.
It was a short
Never
movie,
really made
movie
it far.
of 3
I'm
minutes.
never going on Broadway. You might as well kill yourself.
Either that or the sort of talent they get in to do those sort of infomercials is just so bad.
And
the reason they end up the way they do is purely because the director is just getting anything in the can that he can because he's sick of them going, yeah, but what's my motivation?
Yeah. And
I really feel like I should have a tortured history while I
What's your
advertise
backstory?
shake weights.
Hal did post a, if we're thinking about the visual cringe,
Yeah.
whilst I wouldn't want to judge anyone on, you can wear whatever you like. Fuck's sake, I've got cartoon hair and I wear mostly black. So I'm not going to
I can
judge
also see
anyone
your
else.
nips from here. But,
Yeah, I know.
Nipplegate.
I'm round your house, I'm in my pyjamas.
whatever.
Hal did post a phrase that I never want to hear again, but I'm going to repeat it now so I can share the pain. Fluoro furry crocs.
Oh, wow.
Could you
yes,
imagine?
I want some so bad.
Fluoro
That's-
furry crocs.
He was trying to make like the worst kind of costume ever. So he said, a pair of...
always in fluorescent furry crocs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's amazing. I want
Sorry, for some reason when he said fluoro, I thought you meant fluoride. So where does...
They're just really good for your teeth.
No, this sounds like the perfect Christmas gift for Andy. Yeah.
Well, our bassist got blooming camo Crocs. They're pretty cool.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
to a certain value of cool, yeah.
An ironic cool.
Yeah, a very limited value of coolness. Tom,
Right.
should we have one from
The community.
From the community.
No. We'll have one from Pol Pot.
Oh, let's have one from
Let's
Pol
have an
Pot.
audio topic.
Let's do it.
Oh, is Pol Pot now audio?
Yeah.
Yes.
I like it.
Hang on. Right, someone roll me a dice then. I've got 10, so roll me a 10-sider. Where's that percentile die?
2.
Okay, this one's from Kai. Thank you very much for sending him again,
Mwah.
dude. Seriously. Call to action happened, it did it. Go on. What we got?
What is your favourite thing about the person to your left?
I have the answer.
Oh, go on then.
Go on.
So Taran is
So-
to Chris's left.
The reason I love this group of friends so much is because with each and every one of them, I feel like each one is a big chapter in my book, and each one has a very amazing role to play. You're not on my left, Beth.
I know, but
But
said
you,
this group
I
of
mean,
friends.
clockwise, you do count as well. But you do
Cheers.
matter.
But I can't read.
Taran is my muse. He is right. He's my writing inspiration because ever since I'm working on a really fascinating project that 2 of these people here know about.
Yeah, well excited for that one.
And Taran, like 3 years ago when I got the idea, it was a good idea, but it was completely vague. It didn't have like a proper structure. And then I worked for it for a year and did a lot of character development. And then I had a sort of like a writer's block, and I nearly killed off a character on the first book. And then Taran came one day. He knows the story. And then within like 5 minutes, he just said something, and then it unblocked the whole story. And he gave me material for the second book and the third book, and the whole story now is like really well structured. So yeah, you're my muse.
Oh, thank you very much. That's very sweet of you.
Look at him, he's chuffed. Look, he's visibly chuffed.
Okay, so Tom's on my left.
Technically, Diablo.
Technically, Diablos are on my left, and I suppose
Cheers.
I like the reason I like Diablos. With Tom, well, there's the general one that kind of goes out to everyone, which is they're almost unlimited capacity to put up with my bullshit. And there is more specifically Tom. 9 times out of 10, if I come to him and say, "Shall we?" he will go, "Yeah." If it's a position that we can, it's like, "Yep, fuck it, let's do it."
Smack him if he got him.
Yeah.
Shall we get a 3-litre white ace? Way!
Shall we do a podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Well,
Oh shit, I forgot about this bit.
yeah. See, this is the thing. You're so amazing, to be fair. Like, if it wasn't for you,
The fuck?
I wouldn't have any friends.
Oh, so sad.
It's true. I know, but I've ripped that out of you so many times, it's kind of null and void now.
No, I mean, like, all of my very, very closest friends I have met just purely because of my sister.
That's so
And
sweet.
I couldn't have a better best friend, basically.
It's a good thing to have a big sister. Isn't
It was. I don't know if I ever told you this, but like where you entered into our lives was when you came over to
Your house party.
my house party.
Yeah.
And the way Beth put it, she did it in a very sweet way that actually turned it kind of a little shitty. Sort of looking back on it, to you.
Oh god, is this going to be something I'm going to cringe about now?
Yeah.
Am I going to take back what I just said?
You're gonna
Yeah,
you're gonna have
probably.
to cringe on this. Yeah, no, you sort of came up to me and you said, would it be all right for Tom to come in, my brother? I was like, yeah, sure. And yeah, I
Bear
think,
in mind, we had hung out a lot before then anyway.
no,
Did you go to school
together?
no.
Yeah.
No, we hadn't done Rat and Parrot by that point.
Yeah,
had
we had. We'd definitely done Rat and Parrot before we hung out. Yours.
Yeah, what's weird is that most of your friends from school, Tom, came to the Rat and Parrot. So it was only a couple of us lot that went to the Rat and Parrot even.
Yeah.
I knew Dee for years, but yeah, I didn't know.
Well, the way Beth sort of posed the question was like, well, so can he come over? It's like, yeah, of course.
I do.
Because he's just come back from university and he's broken up with his girlfriend and all his mates are away. So it'd be really nice to by this
Smoke a lot of weed and get drunk.
By this point, I'd already said yes. It's like, yeah, sure. You've made him less attractive now. I hung out with Tom before. I think by this point, the only time I'd hung out with you, Tom, was when I turned up to your birthday party. That you had a birthday party in Sidcup.
In the rock one, maybe, when we did all band performances.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, that was awful.
When you had blue hair.
My 18th birthday, that was fucking
I
abysmal.
really enjoyed myself.
No one fucking turned up, mate. I should have waited for the 21st when all you cunts would have come. No, but sincerely...
I feel like I've dampened it now in my past.
Oh, fuck off. It was good fun. That was one of the best summers ever. That was
And
fucking
now,
amazing.
because of that one thing, we have a podcast.
Sorry, guys.
So basically, the podcast is because of you, so it should be called the Bethcast.
No, but to be fair, I would not have a social life. I wouldn't have anything. Well, I probably would, but it'd be different. It'd not as fun. And you are you are my best friend, so fuck off. You cunt. You purple head twat.
I'm shocked.
I can't be nice to you because you're my
It's
sister.
really weird. Like, yeah, because I earlier before we started the podcast, I leant over to. I actually wanted to kiss your hand, but I leant over and stroked your hand, and you went, "Aw, get off me." And I quoted Simpsons Sing the Blues, where there's this great song in Simpsons Sing the Blues where Lisa and Bart do a really sweet song together, and they're just like, oh, they talk about how they hate each other, but then they love each other, and at the end, in like the dull when the music's dying out, it just goes, Bart goes, "Let go of my hand, Lisa." I'll always remember that.
It was a good callback.
Okay, Beth, you got to say something nice about Chris.
What I like about Chris,
He's finally covered that zit on his nose.
you absolute fucker.
Were you actually preparing that? For
No,
like the
that
last
came
5
to me like
minutes?
that. That came to me like that. Sorry. Sorry. I am really just doing it for the lols. Sorry.
What I like about Chris is that I have walked past so many times where I'm not engaging in the conversation that Chris is having with someone, and I just walk past and I can hear parts of their conversation. Chris can talk about absolutely anything to anyone.
Yeah, fucking right.
And I don't have the wherewithal to be able to do that. I think it's quite inspiring to have someone that can really, like, if someone just brings up a subject, I'm sure that you probably have talked to some people about some really, really boring, trying shit, and you can still make them feel really, really happy about themselves and keep them engaged. So I'm really impressed by that.
Actually, on a similar note, like Chris, you're one of the easiest people to just hang out on your own with.
Yeah.
Like seriously.
There are some people that have to hang out in a group because they're not comfortable enough to have a one-on-one. But
Me.
I think you actually.
I can't have more. I have to have a group of 3, otherwise I feel awkward. But you make that comfortable, to be fair.
Yeah, you really do. But you either make that comfortable or you will go away in a corner and talk to someone one-on-one, and it's important to some people. Like they could be someone that they couldn't do that normally to other people. So I think you bring that out in people.
This is actually, thank you for that. I think the reason for that is because there was a lot of I spent a lot of time in my teens when I was by myself. For many reasons, but then suddenly I left. I left the country when I was 17 years old, and then I
would
lived
never
in
be able to do that.
I lived in 2 countries, and I've
Yeah,
seen
you
and
did a
I've
big
met
thing.
so many interesting people that you actually do have something to talk about, and it's good. And I'm obsessed. I'm fascinated about people's stories. What a lot of people think about, they see somebody and they think that's like the most boring person, but I'm always gonna try to find something good about that person.
I think that's a writer in general.
Maybe. Well, thank you.
All right, so we've done enough.
now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've done enough
Yeah.
cocksucking.
you know
This,
what?
So let's
this isn't
get on
about
with it.
us.
you
This
know
is
what?
about the
The
community.
fucking listeners, yeah.
Do you know what? No, I agree with that, but thank you so much, Kai, because
You brought
normally
us together.
Yeah, because normally we talk
hug,
about
Kai.
we've got a very like British sense of humour where we kind of drum kind of like negative black humour,
Cynical as fuck.
cynical, sarcastic stuff like that. So it's quite nice every now and again to have a bit of a plump, a fluff, if you will.
Yeah, so thank you, Kai.
I'm amused.
Right. I've just pulled out a dog mantis.
Dog Mantis-Toboggan, motherfucker. How you doing?
Long time no hear.
It's a long one.
Good.
In the US, people often associate different states with different sorts of people, i.e. Southerners are racist conservatives, Californians are surfers and stoners, etc. I'm curious to hear the English perspective of regions in America. Oh, that's a good one. Or of Americans in general. What do Brits think of us? What of my home state, Arizona? P.S. Sorry for Trump. Mate, it's not your fault.
One of you has done it.
No.
One of you has fucking apologised for that, so we love you.
Trump's not part of the human race.
Yeah.
He's not part of the human race.
He's part of the potato race.
He is one of the closest, one of the best arguments I've ever heard for the lizard person conspiracy theory. Well, the man is a lizard.
No, he's
lizard,
not. That's
potato.
rude to lizards.
That is rude to lizards.
Don't be lizards.
I'm not an orange, I'm impeached. Hopefully.
But he's the best at it.
So, I don't know. I mean, I suppose if we're going to sum up the people of our sceptred isles...
Should we bring up a map?
Scotland, the whole Scottish region,
Oh, yeah.
they're going to be drunken socialists.
Wait,
however,
what? Aren't we
Wait.
doing US?
Yeah, US.
we're doing the America.
So your
I did-
opinion on...
UK
sorry.
opinions of US.
Oh, sorry, I thought he was asking for
And
comparisons
he's talking
in
about
the
different
UK
states
and-
because that
Okay.
bloody country is gigantic.
Arizona, I just think of being the driest, most desolate place ever.
I don't know
I
much
don't know.
about
Cactuses.
Arizona.
Arizonia.
I think that's in the
I
Amazon.
hardly know. I just think of that as being basically cactuses, desert, and where people go to retire because they want somewhere warm and dry.
No, that's Florida where people go to retire.
Florida.
But
You see,
that's a similar thing.
I mean, here's the thing, Kai. I reckon because
It's not
there-
Thai.
there's a
Doc
lot of
Mantis-Toboggan.
Mantis-Toboggan.
Sorry, yeah, it's Doc Mantis. Here's the thing. I think because there's a lot of media crossover between the two our two countries, we're going to have pretty much the same sort of prejudices that you have. Yes,
Yeah.
Southerners are drunk, stupid racists.
Yeah.
Well,
Florida's
no.
full of old people.
No,
Do you know
no.
why? Because American culture has infiltrated all of our media.
This is true.
at
However,
all times. So
Portland and San
However-
Francisco are full of hipsters.
I don't think that
Bay Area is nothing but millionaires and hippies and acid
And the
damaged
poor,
people.
benign
and a lot of poo
homeless.
on the streets.
But you're saying that it will be a similar thing. I don't think it's a similar thing geographically. I think, yeah, the media is shared. However, if you think about Southern America and Southern England, they're completely different kinds of the generalised people.
As in you
Oh,
would
as
say the
in-
Southerns,
Yeah.
and not so we have like the Northerns and the Southerns.
Yeah.
In England, yeah.
Okay.
So basically, like the southern people being very prim and proper and
and
Queen's
fairies,
English
Southern
and
fairies.
They get more
Yeah.
sun as well.
softer.
But in
Lot more
America,
proper.
the South is, if you talk about the true South,
It's a
you're talking
bit
about the
rougher.
square
The
states.
deep
Yeah.
south, yeah.
The deep
yeah.
south. So that is quite different kind of people. That is the thing that we talked about earlier, the sweeping generalisation
Yeah, I
that we
mean-
don't like to do,
and-
but let's do it.
Again, I'm going to do a sweeping generalization to negate a sweeping generalization, but you look at Austin, Texas, like that is a hub of cultural artistry, like it's music, and South by Southwest is hosted there, I believe.
Yeah,
Is that
yeah.
right? Is that right? A lot of bands out
think
of
there's-
there, and it's got nothing to do with that roughness and the cowboy kind of attitude that we see with Texas.
I think that I actually
I don't know what you
associate states with words. Like for instance, New York to me is shrink, fast paced.
Yeah.
Whereas Southern is KFC, incest.
Bayou.
But I also like if I think of like is Minnesota a state or a city?
Minnesota.
Minnesota's a state.
It's a state. Well, like
I couldn't have. First of
think
all,
we
I
need a
couldn't
map.
have said that as English as I possibly. Minnesota.
Minnesota.
I hardly know her.
No. Do you know the film Drop Dead Gorgeous? It's one of my favourite films in the
Yeah.
world.
No.
It's based in Minnesota. Oh yeah.
and I
Oh,
think
yeah.
they've got a lot of like, Scandinavian like.
Do we need to
people
bring
there.
up a map then?
Yeah, I think if we bring up a map of the states and then just say first thing that comes to our brain, yeah?
Okay, cool.
Las
all
Nevada,
50
STD.
51? Is there 51 states? I don't
Las
think.
Vegas.
No, there's 50 states because 51st State was a film.
50 states, that's right.
No. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Waikiki.
Okay, I'm looking at a map with letters, so I'm going to go back to one with full names because I don't know what the
only
letters
if you
mean.
zoom in, it was.
So if we start at the top there with Alaska, that would be pollution racists.
Sarah Palin.
Oh, yeah, she's got an interesting accent.
Okay,
Yeah, she
here
can
we
see
go.
Russia from her
so,
house,
California.
So
Quickly, one word.
California.
Money.
Yeah.
Venice Beach.
I've been told California, there's parts of
Vapids.
it that are, vapid and plastic.
What's that bit?
Not
Airy.
deep.
Yeah.
Which I don't think is true, but that's the way I assume.
Moving on,
Lots of
moving
people
on.
think that.
Quick.
Okay, quick.
Virginia.
Oh, I don't know anything about
Who
Virginia.
cares?
Take me home, take me home. Texas. No one fucks with Texas.
Cowboys.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Or
Pennsylvania.
Bam Margera.
Pennsylvania.
Dracula.
Even though
Moving
that's
on. Georgia.
home, very homely, nice southern
Cupcakes.
comfort.
Yeah, I see big bosomy women.
By the way,
In-
Pennsylvania.
Very comforting, nursey types.
Cornbread.
He meant
Let's go with that.
Transylvania, not
Arizona,
Pennsylvania.
dry, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Dr. Manners. Right,
Connecticut.
Connecticut.
Who cares?
Who fucking cares? No one knows.
Not.
South Carolina.
Don't know.
It's not North Carolina. Indiana.
It's not in India.
Who cares?
Erie.
Oh yeah.
Ohio.
Are you?
Ohio.
I hardly know her. Illinois.
Chicago.
I think Cars. I don't know why.
Guns.
Musical.
Cars, yeah, all right. Louisiana. Blues?
Blues.
Yeah, definitely 50s.
I don't know. Tennessee.
Williams.
Whiskey. Well, no, more sour mash, but
North Carolina. Not South Carolina.
not South Carolina.
Colorado.
Weed.
Missouri.
Who cares?
Arkansas.
Who cares?
Minnesota. Weird accent.
Yeah, lovely though.
Cool.
Norwegians.
Florida, retired people, Disney,
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Florida. Wang.
Harry Potter.
Orlando Magic.
I thought it was glorious when I was 6, but apparently it's pretty clinical and
it?
old.
Yeah. Where do we
Bingo.
go to? New Jersey.
Italians. Pizza.
Orange.
That's my kind of place.
Orange.
No.
Hey, coffee!
That's the Lewisham of the states. All right, I can feel New Jersey.
I don't think so. I think it's more like North London.
Rough. No. I think it's like proper.
It's,
No,
sure,
wait. Surely New Jersey is the Essex of the states.
No.
Oh, no, he's
No,
right.
they're a bit
he's
harder.
right.
They're a bit harder than Essex.
Essex is fucking soft as shit. Like I think.
Essex try
I
and
think
be
it's
hard,
more-
but New Jersey is
They
hard
actually
Essex.
beat each other up. Yeah,
Okay.
which is great.
What else we got?
Alabama.
New Hampshire. New
Where did we go
Hampshire.
to?
Alabama.
Alabama.
Sweet home
Racist.
Alabama.
There we go. New Hampshire. Who the fuck cares?
I hardly know her.
Wisconsin. Weed.
Another one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Massachusetts.
Lovecraft.
Yeah. New Mexico.
Not Mexico.
West Virginia. It's not East Virginia.
Not East Virginia.
Kentucky.
Fried chicken.
Chicken. Rhode Island. Not quite Jersey. Iowa. Slipknot. Maryland.
Cookies.
Cookies.
Vermont.
Gays. Gay weddings.
Okay. North Dakota. It's not South Dakota. Delaware.
I immediately
Hold on, is that
regret my
an electric
decision for
company?
this.
Come on, we've got to get through
There's
it.
an
Come on.
electric company called Delaware.
Okay, fine. Oklahoma, the musical.
Yeah, I was going to do that.
Utah.
No.
Mormons.
Yeah, good one. Wyoming.
Why Notting?
South Dakota. Not North Dakota.
North Dakota.
Alaska.
Polar bear. Sarah Palin. Russia.
Pollution
Sarah
racist.
Palin. I think that's pretty
Dinosaur denying hypocrites.
Quick. Idaho.
I don't know.
Ivanhoe.
Yeah.
Okay. Oregon. Not quite Oregano.
Hipster.
Yeah, all right. Michigan.
What?
No, actually, no. Michigan is Flint. Poverty. I see nasty poverty and Michael Moore. Nebraska. I hardly
Did you know her?
Maine.
Almost America.
Lobsters.
It's like Old England, but shit.
No, it looks quite nice. Fishertown.
Oh, Once Upon a Time is filmed.
Oh, actually, no.
that's in
Maine. Maine. I think of
Lobster.
John Hodgman.
Lobsters.
To be fair,
Yeah.
Fishermen. Lobsters.
Hawaii now.
Now we're getting
But
into
let's take a
something.
pause
The
here.
big
So,
kahana.
what I see is Obama. Wasn't he Hawaiian?
Yep, Jason
Is that
Momoa.
He was.
Jason Momoa, Angela Lee, my favourite fighter of all time.
I wouldn't mind being
MMA
in a
fighter.
sandwich of all of those. A
He's
club
in-
sandwich, if you will.
Oh my god, that's hot!
Chris.
Oh my god, that's hot! Yeah, absolutely. Oh, also, go back in time and watch Angela Lee fighting this weekend on Saturday.
Moving on.
I'm glad you saw it with your eyes.
Montana.
Oh, racist.
Okay, Kansas.
Dorothy.
Dorothy. Yeah. Nevada.
STDs.
Washington.
DC.
Proud!
New York.
Fast.
New York.
New York is probably more like London, like people
Do you know
living on
what?
top of each other.
And Mississippi, because we needed to count seconds. And there we go. We have done all of the states, I believe.
I tell you what. What is a good way of seeing how probably quite a lot of Southern Brit people see America is watch Stephen Fry in America, where he drives around in a taxi cab, our kind of London cab, around America and goes to, I think he can't have gone to every state because there wasn't
quite a lot though.
He did quite a lot. He
does a pretty comprehensive tour.
Yeah,
as I
because there
remember.
are some states where he lasts 5 minutes in there and he moves on.
But I
it's
don't-
so good.
I watched it,
It is
and
so good.
I don't think that's an accurate representation of how
I
English people
support.
see America.
I support him because
I think he's a lot more forgiving
Right.
than I would be, than most people would be.
well, the thing
For
is,
instance, there's the episode where he goes to see a college football game. And he gets, like, there's the whole marching
that's a
band,
massive
and everyone's
thing.
screaming, and then, like, the fucking, not the RAF, the US Air Force buzz over. They do a flyover.
but that's
And
a
he
college football
And he
game.
starts crying, and he said, this is so much. And if I was there, I'd be like, this is fucking retarded.
Yeah.
And I don't even
Sorry about
care.
the language list.
I don't even give a shit. It's fucking retarded.
But Taryn-
it's
Taryn-
college people playing football.
Taryn, you weren't standing there in the stadium, and what I think he's making a point of is the fact that this is just a college game. That's how important it is to some states, is that it's ridiculous how much bloody effort they put into a college game, which I think then puts pressure on the people that are actually playing those games, which is why you see so many things crumble, which is also brought in the chap that you showed me last week, whatever his name is.
Oh, John Oliver.
Yeah, and he talks about that. And there's so much pressure in it because those things are so big, and they do involve pyros and fucking the whole thing's filled out.
And don't pay them anything because
Exactly.
they're pieces of shit.
So this is I don't think that him getting emotional about it, standing in there. Obviously, he's not going to understand that spectacle because we don't have it over here. That's why I think it's
Because
a good
we're too cynical.
representation.
We're too cynical.
I think that's why it's a good representation.
Fine.
And I also like
I
that
can't be asked to
documentary.
argue the point. Like,
That
personally, in his place, I'd be standing there going, like, I'd be annoyed. Like, I mean, for fuck's sake, you're struggling with basic social services. Your infrastructure's falling to pieces. Bridges are falling down. Roads are fucking up. You can't afford any of that. But hey, let's have the Air Force fly over a fucking college game.
I'm sorry, Taryn. Those in glass houses shouldn't shit indoors. Like, seriously, we're not one to talk at that
Yeah,
point.
but I'm not proud of any of our bullshit. I'm as equally
but there
annoyed
are
about
those
it.
that are proud, and I think that's probably a percentage of the populace, as in so is the American populace.
Well,
No, you're true. Yeah.
What I quite like about that documentary is there's even, I can't remember what state it was, but I think it proved perfectly. I didn't even realise it until the episode that this was in. He was interviewing and getting his hair cut at a barber's in the middle of nowhere. Like, the researchers on that documentary, how the crap did they find these people that lived in these places and could give, from what I could understand, I could be wrong, I could be completely bewitched by media, but he managed to get to people that live locally to talk about their state and their village and their city so coherently.
Is that not-
He was just in a barber's. Like, if you're the BBC and you're doing a documentary, you can't just find a barber's in the middle of nowhere and go, I'm just going to send Stephen Fry in and talk to you. Like, I think that's amazing that he talked to actual people.
Yeah.
I thought that was amazing. It's such a good documentary.
Okay, fair enough.
Cool.
So,
Chris, you
Doc
could-
Doc
sorry.
Mantis-Toboggan,
Yeah,
thank you very much for
that.
sending it in.
I'm going to wrap my own position up, and I know it's very, very prejudiced and very close-minded, and I'm more than happy to have my mind opened on it. But for the most part, where I stand right now is, if I went to America, if I was in a city, I wouldn't go anywhere where there wasn't lots of lights, And if I was in the country, I'd avoid religion as a topic like fuck. Just not bring that shit up.
And
Do you remember the couple, someone we know,
Yeah.
has she's a white lady. She married someone from the Deep South who is black, and they live over there now.
Yeah.
And they still get shit walking together.
Yeah, because there's idiots everywhere. Like,
There are idiots everywhere.
I don't believe that's
That's not America in general. I just thought it was pretty insane.
basically, Doc Mantis. What we're saying is we're so liberal, we're willing to make excuses for your country. So,
So please make excuses for ours when we fuck up too.
yeah, basically, it's a little bit of you scratch my back and please don't shoot me.
Yeah, we really
you
don't have...
gun-toting fucking fat
We
cunt.
really don't have a leg to stand on. We really don't have a leg to stand on. We are, at the
We really
moment,
don't.
the leader of our country is basically a haunted ostrich zombie.
And
She's
we have,
like a bunch of rats that have used a corpse as a costume.
which no one
She's such
voted
a
for.
fucking cunt bag.
To be honest, man, like Doc Mantis, we have a tiny island that doesn't. It takes maybe a day to drive
It
From
takes
one end-
7 hours.
from one end to the
9
other.
if you go north to south.
And we can still make animosity between our not different nations, our different boroughs,
Yeah.
let alone the gigantic amount of landmass that America has.
I mean,
So-
you guys drive 2 days to go to the fucking shops. I swear. All right. Anyway, thank you, Doc Mantis-Toboggan, and thank you very much for sending in all your topics over the years as well.
It's very good of you, sir.
Right.
Right. So the next one is from Captain Sickbeard.
You
Sickbeard.
write
Sickbeard.
Dom.
Captain,
He says,
Captain Slickbird.
That's my new drag name.
that's not going to work in the gay scene. You will never allow
Baby, I work in the gay scene. No, that shit.
He found a girlfriend in a gay club.
Oh yeah, fuck that.
That's
How
true.
do I top that?
After making out with several men.
So Captain Sickbeard says useless talents. I can think of a couple. People who go to America, what's it called? Britain's Got
People in
Talent.
America.
Oh, Britain's Got Talent. Yeah.
And they have these really stupid ideas to to become famous. Like train your dog to jump and eating sausage. I don't know, stuff like that.
I can dance
That's
with
a
my
dog's
dog.
talent.
Isn't that talented?
Hey.
No, you're just sad.
No, I mean
dog's
people
talented.
they're desperately trying to be famous by doing all these really weird shit.
That's cringy.
That's
Yeah.
cringy. See?
There we go. Bring it back.
I mean, I like useless talents.
Absolutely.
Once, maybe twice.
Party tricks.
Maybe a third time, so long as there's been a lot of space between them. But if you start if this is like one of the hinges or one of the cruxes of your personality, or at least you play it that way, can you just go away somewhere else, please? I'd prefer someone to talk to
But you like
rather
the,
than, oh hey, you've done the thing where you've snorted a condom and then have half of it coming out your nose and then half of it coming out of your mouth. Oh, and you're doing it the flossing thing. Oh, that's so clever. Oh,
Taz.
this was so amazing. Like
Taz,
the 100th time I've seen it.
Taz, you told me you like that trick.
I've got a useless talent, by the way. It's this one. I used to do it really well at school when I was like 10. So it's putting your hands together.
Drum roll.
Putting your hands together, making a whistle. Hold on. Hopefully it'll make a sound. Oh, it did.
oh, like an
Hey,
owl.
he's blowing into his hands like a
Yes.
little bird call.
Do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
It's a shame you're after guys.
Now, if
The owl died.
the original topic was how to catch an owl.
How?
There we go. Rather than the cat.
Sorry?
How?
Well, with your
No, it's
owl whistle.
There we go.
Howl to catch an owl. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, if I've got any talents in anything whatsoever, I use them so poorly that they're effectively useless. So, yeah, there's that. Ha! Going out on a low.
How about is it a video of the little kid shouting at parent or something? You're good for two things.
Oh, Linda.
Do you not mean me talking to Greg?
Was it you? I can't remember anymore.
Was it not me saying to Greg that he was a chair?
Oh, that's it. Yeah, that's it.
What's this?
What's that? What?
You are good for two things:
Sitting on and shutting up. I think that's right. I'm so sorry, listeners.
Beth has the best way of cutting people down.
I'm really sorry, listeners, because you've heard that in so many podcasts, darling.
Have you?
But we've never actually explained it, I don't think.
Well, no.
I didn't even know where it came from, so that's
I needed a place to sit. Greg was my chair. And then he decided to join in the conversation, which I didn't agree with.
It's the best cut down I've heard.
Frankly.
Actually, no, there's been one better cut down that I've heard, and that was Björn to me.
Oh, blimey.
Which was me talking... We were talking about shoes, and I made some comment about some brand of shoes being absolutely luxurious. And he went, I do believe I don't remember asking you for a convo.
That is amazing, though. That is amazing. I'm going to take that in my lexicon. That is amazing.
God.
The only useless talents I have are burping and making popping noises with my mouth.
That takes skills.
Exactly, and now I've taught other people.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if the skill's transferable, that's something. Then you found a use for it.
It's now a viral problem.
I'm just doing the multiple. You can't see this, but we're actually popping our faces in different ways.
Basically, all you have to do is violently smack yourself in the face, and hopefully that happens.
Ow! No, that just hurt my face. I had a maths teacher, Mr. Claridge, and he could, by opening his mouth to certain degrees as he knocked on his head, perform the William Tell overture. Yeah, I don't know how we did it.
That was pretty good though.
Don't hurt yourself.
Hey, he's smacking himself on the head.
Yeah, but look how tiny that is in the sound wave.
Yeah, no, I'll amplify it.
Amplify your.
Speaking
You
of
all
which,
just encourage
also-
me because you like to see me like
just don't want you to
self
kill
abuse.
yourself.
Speaking about head trauma and a Claridge, our friend Tom.
Oh, we have told this story, but let's tell it again.
It's a useless talent, and it was so
much.
good. Where he managed to convince a crying girl that Narnia was on the other side of a garage wall, and so she ran full tilt head first into it. That was pretty incredible. Chris's talent is taking a picture of himself with what I think is a banana on his forehead.
He's now a banana corn. Yeah.
Unicorn.
Did you manage to get the photo?
Yeah, I'm pretty, but I've got
There we go.
bandages, so-
Album art, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen.
album art.
Sorted.
And yeah, definitely hashtag Pot Topic Podcast. If anyone's got
Hashtag Pot Topic Podcast,
Well,
get on
am
our
I-
community wall.
How do I
you-
do that on Twitter?
Instagram.
on
right.
Instagram, if you hashtag Pot Topic Podcast, it
will
turns
appear
up
on our website.
on our website. So please, completely screw us over if you want.
Can I send it to you because I don't want people on my Instagram to show because they already unfollow me. But you can tag me.
Cunt.
What's your useless talent, my love?
Setting up social walls that no one ever posts on.
Cool. So, all right. So, Captain Sickbeard asks,
Tom.
"Is Reverse Jesus someone you want at a house party?" I don't know the answer to that.
Reverse Jesus.
However,
You can turn wine into water. No.
How do you say Jesus backwards?
Susha.
sausage.
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 Oh, I love a good sausage party.
Bow chicka wow wow.
Okay, so I don't know about a person, but the Reverse Jesus sounds like a really deviant sexual maneuver in which you take, someone down off a cross and fuck them until they definitely won't come back in 3 days.
And you mean nail them?
Oh,
Hey!
See what I did there?
and then
Yeah.
they'll come in 3 days.
Okay.
I mean, that's just the
We
jinx.
got there. I pieced it together. Don't
my
worry, guys.
God,
I got
what a
this.
disgrace to
I'm like
my
the band-aid
culture.
for this comedy.
Yeah, but Reverse Jesus. I mean, Reverse Jesus. No? No, I mean, now you've said turning wine into water.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
Well, you might need that at the end of the night before you go to bed.
But maybe he does that and then he tries to walk on water and drowns.
But, I mean, if you invite him too early, like, if you invite him, like, for the dinner party portion, maybe he comes over and he turns all this dinner that you've laid out for 10 people into a fraction of a fish and a crumb of bread.
Wait.
And I don't want that person round.
Wait. Maybe he sins for your death.
Or maybe he's pious for your sins.
There. Oh, I like that.
I don't
like
get
that.
what reverse Jesus. In my head,
don't know,
reverse
is this a
Jesus.
phrase?
Reverse Jesus. So when he died, right, he went up the heavens, like in the big cloud. So reverse Jesus in my head. If I have a house party, it's going to be like this go-go boy that comes from the heavens down in a big smoke, or holding a disco
I
ball.
like it.
It's raining
It's
wine!
reverse Jesus. You know. So
Oh,
gay.
hang on, wait, no, okay. So I mean, if we deconstruct this a little bit, so first off, from the very get-go, reverse Jesus is someone who's just going to be born in a very normal fashion. There's not going to be any virgins involved. Like,
Maybe he's
it's-
an anal baby.
He's the baby that came out of like a gangbang or something.
Yeah.
There we go.
So that's his beginning, and then the other thing
That's
reverse
right.
Jesus does is he actually does all the miracles that clearly never happened. So he does the walking on water, and everyone knows about it. And he actually does all that. That I
He can actually prove his existence.
yeah,
He's got a birth certificate and everything.
and then doesn't die. Oh no!
Maybe it's Taran.
Wait, oh,
Holy
Taran
shit.
Yeah.
oh, it was born of hippies, so who knows?
There was a donkey involved. Not saying anything more.
Carrying his heavy load.
Oh, matron.
So what else could the reverse Jesus be as a sexual?
No!
all
No!
All I'm seeing is Bob Bergquist's like Jesus Air, but inverted.
I think that's probably a skateboard move.
It is. I said a skater's name and then
Oh, my subconscious cut up there.
Wait, hang on, surely the Jesus Air inverted would be the St. Peter's Air, St. Peter's Air, in which you flip upside down, pull the cross, and
open
then
a gate. Reverse
Princess
Jesus.
is not in this castle.
All right, Toad.
Fuck it. All right. Okay. So there was Tom put out a call to. Oh, somebody I haven't spoken to has just messaged me. Sorry, you're gonna have to wait. Tom put.
Mum?
We are recording. You know that, right?
Yeah. Tom put out a call on the Facebook group for people to give us some voice topics,
Which Kai replied to.
which Kai did. However, next to that was Johnny, who didn't either put it in an email. He didn't do nothing. So I'm just going to roll a die, and then
Ask a Johnny question.
5. Johnny asks,
Oh, Jesus. That was quick.
"Is in what situations is wearing underwear actually necessary?" I have an answer for this. I have an actual answer for this, and it's when you've got a hole in the crotch of your trousers, especially when it's located in that place where if you sat down and spread your legs, everyone around you, while I don't personally mind, would get ball.
I think that's the only time, though. Because
That's
even if
all
you
I can
are
really see.
on the time of the month, you can still sort it out in different ways.
Gross.
Well, I mean, not with sanitary towels, surely. Surely sanitary
In
towels
different
you need.
ways.
In different ways.
I really don't think that. Yeah, I think that's the only time when you might have a bit of a draft and it might make you feel unbecoming.
That was solely the reason I've been wearing underwear recently. Is that
What? I don't even know you anymore!
I got holes in the crotches of 2 pairs of trousers, and so it being winter, and
Buy new trousers. You don't need to wear underwear. You just need to buy new trousers.
no, I just got Heather to fix them.
Ah, seamstress girlfriend. I see the benefit.
Also, that's money I could be spending on things a lot less responsible, or money I could spend a lot less responsibly.
Like on
So-
some chapless pants.
So, Tom, when do you need to wear underwear?
When you get hit by a bus and get taken to the hospital, because that's when Mum told me I need to wear clean
Do
underwear.
you not think that... Did she really? Or is that just something from a TV show?
Something from a TV
Yeah,
show.
exactly. Seriously, I don't think... You know what? Doctors have seen it all. They have seen a lot worse than whatever state you turn up in.
Yeah, but it's still not nice.
To be fair, though,
They can deal with it. They are more interested in making you well than in what your state of your underwear is.
to be fair, if you've been hit by a bus, you've probably shat your pants anyway.
No, yeah, but
Precisely.
it's one thing they can quickly
They're going to have to
remove.
cut it all open anyway.
In that case, not wearing underwear would seem to be the more favourable thing to do, because if you're going to shit your pants, at least it's got a chance to escape down your legs. So that they don't have...
Say that again.
I
If
see
you're
what
wearing...
you're saying. I see what you're saying. All you need is a squeegee to just
Yeah,
sort
but
shit
if
out.
you're wearing underwear, if you're wearing underwear...
Good sound effects. I like it.
Sounded like a Tesserapodopoulos.
It was a little bit alien, though.
Yeah.
If you're wearing underwear, that shit's just going to be all held in place and then smudged about as you're transferred to the
What are your
hospital.
underwear made of? This is why you've not worn underwear for most of your life.
They're
You've
too
got
tight and
underwear made of
constricted.
titanium.
I mean, there's always a note of constriction with underwear.
False.
True.
Speaking of as a man, who
Let's
hasn't worn
continue this
underwear for,
debate,
like,
Beth. I think this is going to go
18
very
months.
well.
Well,
False.
you're already agreeing with me.
I see. I'm a recent convert to this.
What, not wearing underwear?
Since my what was it, May the 4th?
Be with you.
Actually, it was when we did the Star Wars podcast, when we watched all of the movies.
Yeah, I wasn't there.
That was the first day of the rest of my life.
All right.
You are welcome.
Thank you very much, Taryn.
I've heard about this next one then, listening to the last episode. Are you actually thinking about doing what was the one with Windsor Davis in it?
Oh, the leprechaun,
Leprechaun.
run.
The leprechaun. How
Oh,
many
thank-
leprechauns are there?
Thank you for reminding
Like
me.
8.
Oh,
8?
shit.
We
There's
can't
like
watch
a
all
lot of
8.
Leprechaun films.
Oh, I mean, in order to do this, Tom and I imagine would have to take actual time off actual work.
Well,
To
no,
be honest,
'cause I would as well.
I think we do one a day. Like,
No,
I don't want
no,
to do
no.
that marathon again.
Oh, but I really enjoyed the Evil Dead marathon.
Yeah, it was good, but
It's-
fuck me, that
it's-
Star Wars marathon was
Oh,
dire.
well, that's different because there's so many.
God, it was so
But if we
long.
do the leprechaun one, maybe we should ask the listeners to vote which leprechaun we should watch, because there's
No,
clearly
we
there's
do
clearly
them
going to
all,
be
we do them
we
all.
do them all.
no,
but-
because there's
So here's the
clearly
thing.
ones that are shit.
I actually
Yeah,
really...
and they're the best ones. Leprechaun Origins and Leprechaun in the Hood are like the
Which,
best ones.
as like people have voted them the best.
You're asking our listeners to do stuff, like, don't bother.
If you can send a new theme tune,
Let's give them more work than they need. Let's just do them all. Fuck it.
Cool. So, Tom, one from Sophie's chest.
Absolutely, one from the...
So
Sophie's
perverted.
choice.
Yeah, but also Sophie's chest.
Because it sounds perverted.
Because of her boobs. Do you see?
Ew.
Oh, that's cringy. That makes me...
All right, what we got, Tom?
So this one's from Captain Sickbeard. You're right, Dom. If the Titanic really hit an iceberg,
Iceberg.
just check that spelling for me.
Yeah, it says Burge.
Yeah. Okay.
Ice bulge.
Ice
So
bulge.
if the Titanic really hit an iceberg, why haven't they found any pieces at the wreck site? Open your eyes, people. King George did Titanic. Brilliant.
Cum trails, man.
Brilliant.
Cum trails.
Or Penchem Trails.
I need to
Wait,
read
that doesn't make
again.
sense without the picture.
He's basically saying conspiracy theories are shit.
Oh!
Or
I just got that.
completely correct, depending on his viewpoint.
I'm completely disconnected from conspiracy theories. I don't look them up.
You don't lick up the conspiracy theories.
I know it did sound like lick, didn't it?
It did.
I don't look them up. I don't hunt them down.
You should. They're fucking hilarious.
Apart from the Adam and Joe whole Sasquatch episode, that was fucking amazing. Their radio show that they used to do. There was one radio show where apparently Joe Cornish loves to read up on the old Bigfoot knowledge. And one day his neighbour went, "Oh, have you heard? Bigfoot's been shot." And he was like, "What?" And he just spent like the next day researching Bigfoot press conference. It's amazing. I'll put a link to it in the episode.
God, I love a bit of Adam and Joe.
And they just talk about it. It's basically just people going absolute mad. I don't
True.
know. I don't know.
Here's the thing. I heard that the Titanic actually sunk. They were nowhere near icebergs. They actually sank in the Bermuda Triangle.
This is true.
Yeah.
Bermuda.
Is there
Yes.
I hardly know her. Eye of the Illuminati in a triangle. Oh my god, it's true!
I thought they actually found like the top bit and then the bottom bit of the ship.
Oh,
Didn't
yeah,
they?
well, the Titanic did sink,
Yeah,
but they're
so-
talking about the iceberg. They're saying about the bits of the iceberg. Why are they not
It's
there?
probably melted.
That's the joke.
That's the joke.
Oh, I swear. Oh, fuck, I feel I should go now.
No, stay. It's good for the comedy.
Why don't you get a topic while
sorry,
Chris
they-
struggles to understand any more
Thank you
jokes?
for your
Sorry, I'm
topics,
sorry.
dude.
I actually do understand English. It's just I probably have a little bit of whooshke.
A little bit of
A
rush.
little bit.
Captain Sickbeard.
You're right, Dom.
Apple versus Android. Android, hands down. Carry on.
Oh no, piss off.
Nah, I'm
all
with
the
Beth
way.
on this as well.
I shall not.
That said, my mum bought me a Samsung the other day, and I don't know how to use it, so now I need to sell it if anyone's interested.
Emails at pottopicpodcast.com if you want to buy, what is it?
On the Cypriot
It's
market.
a Samsung.
Mafia
But
of Cypriots.
I don't think it's gonna work because I think you need to
It was
unlock
nicked.
it.
No,
wasn't
it can
Yeah,
work.
it was
It's
nicked,
just
wasn't
you've been
it? Yeah.
infiltrated by the Apple system.
Oh shit!
So, I think I've got the absolute answer to this. Apple versus Android. Who the fuck cares?
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
Next.
whatever works for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As someone who's owned an iPhone since the 3GS, was that a phone? I don't know.
I don't know, it sounds
really
robotic
care.
enough.
Don't really care. I play lots of games on it. I can stream my PC from my phone. I can do what I want. Done.
Captain Sickbeard.
Again, it says.
Wow, that was a quick topic.
Hang on.
You're right, Tom.
Hang on. Put that away. What if he wasn't talking about the phone companies? What if he
know.
wasn't talking about...
Originally,
like,
I did think about literally an
apple
apple, and
or
an
an
Android.
Android. Right, can we...
Then an apple.
No, then an Android.
It depends
No,
if you're
then an
trying to
apple.
make an apple pie.
I need my
or not.
nutrients, bitch.
no, but
Hang
an
on.
Android.
Hang on. Chris, pop culture teaches us that androids are bad, naughty entities that only want you to die.
Yeah, but we made them.
Data.
Yeah.
There are bubbas.
Shit,
Data, exactly.
Fuck. But then you've got Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep, and you've also got the Alien series. Those androids, bad. They're bad droids.
Bad droids.
What you gonna do?
So you
what
wanna-
you gonna do when they come for you?
Bad droids, bad droids. What you... Yeah.
So you'll settle with an apple. Yeah.
I'll probably go with an apple because I'll have... Yeah, there
The
won't
tree
be...
of knowledge
keep the
or the
doctor
baby
away.
we made from knowledge?
Yeah. Whereas, like, an apple a day keeps the doctor away.
An Android a day.
Morgue. Simple equation.
Captain Sickbeard asks,
All right, Dom.
Favorite mixers, as in like smoothie mixers and like cocktail.
bless your cottons, I think
particularly
he
like the
means
Beringer.
mixing with alcohol.
I particularly like the Beringer.
Behringer.
Behringer, that's the one. Big thing that I've got in the corner of the room that's
That
mixing
is
all
a
our
good
audio together.
mixer.
It's that's the model name, by the way. The big thing in the corner of the room. It lets me do things.
Those clever
one of
Germans,
the
they knew
magic
exactly
hackers.
what it was going to be used for. You need to turn the effects up on the channels as well.
Tom's just working magic, don't mind us.
Oh, there we are. That's the one indeed.
The devil's within me. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Whoa.
So yeah, that's a good mixer.
Wow. Yeah.
I just play your little mic.
Oh, I love you.
Sorry, listeners, for that, but
I'd say grapefruit juice.
Look at
Carry
this.
on.
Look at this big lump of blue right there on the
my
screen.
God.
yeah, we just picked the fuck out of that.
Good luck with the
recording.
editing, my love.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, how do I top that? I don't know.
I
Ginger
thought you were at
beer.
the bottom, babe.
Yeah.
For me, ginger beer. Ginger beer kind of goes with everything.
See,
Ginger and whiskey, ginger and gin.
I find Cafe Patron is a great mixer, especially with whiskey, which is what I'm drinking right now. So good luck, listeners, in the next 15 minutes.
What's that thing that Heather
It's got to be
did?
said, one of my favourite mixes in the world is Cafe Patron and my face.
Yeah.
It's good. It is good.
How modest. I like what's the thing that Heather did the other day that I really like with pineapple? It was rum and pineapple.
Dark and stormy.
And lime.
And
I've
ginger
never had
beer.
it before. It was
Refreshing.
delicious.
I know who my favourite mixer is. TC, motherfucker. Because he can't mix 2 drum and bass tracks together to save his fucking life, so he fills it with lasers and smashing glass noises. He's fantastic.
Oh, is this the radio show that you put? Yeah,
my
yeah.
favourite DJ in the world. He can't mix 2 tracks together to save his life. It's fucking amazing.
Dun, dun, dun. Is that the guy? Dun.
Yeah. If you want to listen to some
Mr. Happy.
TC, I recommend the Don't Play podcast.
Do You Rock?
No. Bass by the Ton.
Okay.
You're gonna have to put a link at the end.
No, I'll put a little blast in here.
SUV low, this one is a subflow. We dealing base by that ton, not the kilo.
Cool.
Also-
Actually, for my topic, can I have another audio?
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, roll me your die.
6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Welcome,
So,
Kai.
thank you very much, Kai, for this one. This is from you.
Is the internet a net positive, or does it mostly just let people be shitty to each other more efficiently?
A net positive. Is the
sneaky little
internet
pun there.
a net positive?
Is net positive not a negative? Because it's net positive.
No.
Oh, wow, I should definitely quit. I think I get confused every week. So basically he said that is having this amount of connection online a positive or negative? It's such a completely different, like, massively positive and massively negative.
Well-
If you're looking at it from a music perspective, how amazing that so many people can connect instantaneously and share whatever music, art, anything like that. They can share
Okay.
straight away.
I have-
Or
Okay,
it's also a negative because you're saturated.
yeah, I was going to make the argument against your former point, being pa.
So,
Our bullshit's going out on the internet. Is that a positive
Yes,
influence?
it's a positive because we can do it. It's opened up so many avenues for so many people to do their own thing.
Yeah.
And I think that's a massively positive thing. However, it's also negative because you're saturated.
one word. Well, eventually I'll get to the word. But effectively, the internet has allowed humans to do just kind of their favourite damn thing. It's one of the things they do best. And they love doing it because there's such a saturation of it. But the internet has allowed, like, basically no barrier between sharing your fuck with other people.
Yeah, okay.
In a word, porn. Got to love dat porn. I'm a big fan of dat porn. Obviously, everything Beth just said, that's wonderful. But also porn.
Yeah, same difference though.
People fucking is wicked. And seeing it is awesome.
I agree. I do agree.
Good. I was beginning to feel like I was out here on an island.
No, you're completely right. I'm just trying to think of what could negate it.
A pen island.
Yes, the internet is a pen island.
It really is. But obviously that comes with the downsides of things like...
I'm trying to think of the exact equal opposite of porn.
well, Max Hardcore.
Christian books.
Yeah, Milo Yiannopoulos.
Conspiracy theory.
Yeah, at a certain point, it's like the damaging effects are outweighed by the entertainment factor.
Beyonce. She's like the opposite of porn.
Is she? I don't know. I pay absolutely no
she's
attention to her
so
whatsoever.
annoying and boring. Anyway,
I'm pregnant! Oh, woohoo!
overall, the internet must be a net positive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm going to be serious for a second, it's just too early to tell, to quantify right now, because you need this shit over, like, when we're 50 years into the internet, we'll be able to tell whether or not this has ultimately been a good thing or not.
No, we basically needed a few years. Like, if we say the majority of the populace in, say, 96 got the internet, some kind of dial-up communication. 97 was in Carter. Well, at least we've got a little bit more accurate.
I mean, that's all it was. Like, every time you went onto a website, it's like,
It's just as inaccurate as in Carter ever was.
hey, I want to watch some
information.
like video game cheats.
It's just
or something.
easier and cheaper.
And it was just in Carter. Like, you couldn't get away from it. It's
So-
like, you went on Google, and well, first off, Google was just in Carter, which was weird. But then you type free download porn into Google, which was in Carter, and then all you got was more in Carter. 97 was a weird year, guys. It was
Yeah,
a
it
weird
was.
year, but it's all right because the next year, 98, Zelda Legend of Ocarina of Time came to save us. So that was the end of that particular bullshit.
He's come to save the Princess Zelda.
Princess is not in this castle. Try again.
Mario, mate.
Young Link, he's come to save us from Encarta. This is not the Zelda theme that I'm singing.
Right. Okay. Let's go. Next topic.
Oh, shit.
Cool. Should I get one from Sophie's chest, or do you want
Thank
to
you for that one, Kai.
Why are you calling it Sophie's chest?
Because that's something we do now, Beth.
It's community.
Oh,
Cool. All right,
you make it less unfortunate.
but more sexualized. And sex sells. Sex absolutely sells. At some point, we simply must have a picture of Sophie's chest as the album art. So, we've got one here from Captain Sickbeard.
Are you alright, Dom? Are you alright? Oh,
Go on.
he's taken a long time to read.
Yeah.
He's eating.
Yeah, no.
He
no,
ate
no,
the topic.
No.
He ate the topic.
We're not talking about that one.
Holy shit.
We are not talking about that
I
one.
think he's committing to that. He's literally eating it.
He's
We are-
eating the topic.
What the hell did you do, Dom?
No. We've had it from Dom before. Dom is the only person who's provided a topic that we've had to cut out from a show.
How are you planning to digest that?
Oh, I'm not. I'm gonna.
Do you want some Mountain Dew to try and wash that down?
Holy shit.
It's too much, it's
I
too
just
much
passed
paper.
Sophie's
So
chest
I'm
onto
going to chew it
Rita.
until it's unrecognisable, and then I'm going to just spit it my Diablos.
Grim.
You just spat it onto a pack of Sudafed. That's the life we lead,
Oh, I really want to
gentlemen.
know what that was now.
There you
Okay.
are.
Can
Captain
we? Can we?
Sickbeard.
Can you tell us backstage?
You must understand exactly that was how that was going to go down.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I do. 'Cause I
So
read it.
Rita's just pulled out a topic.
Captain Sickbeard
right, Dom.
asks, that moment you get on the train and your headphones are broken enough, only one of the earphones work intermittently.
Oh, dude, I know your
Fuck.
pain.
Yeah.
Is that really
I
a
know your
topic?
pain. I've just recently bought a pair of. And actually, Beth, I need to fill you in. Yeah, some wireless.
Please never say that sentence again.
Beth, I need to fill your holes with my
Can't
sound.
you feel me?
So I have some beautiful
Oh!
Bluetooth.
Oh, they're red for you.
JBL red with a reflective strip in case you get like knocked down by a car and they need to see your corpse in the dark. So I've just spent 80 quid on some Bluetooth headphones from JBL, the makers of my
they don't
favourite
smell like
speakers of all
plastic
time, the
anymore.
Rocket 8s. These are fucking banging.
They feel really
I think
nice.
they're
Like I
called
love that
Mini
rubber feel
Reflect
of
or
plastic.
something.
But you like rubber?
Very good.
It's got to be said, printer toner tastes salty.
There we go. But broken.
I love the way that Tom starts writing a note down. Taran, printer toner. I
Salty.
hardly.
That moment when you've got to try and entertain yourself on a train and you've got nothing to listen to apart from the occasional blips of sound coming out of one earphone.
So Thomas, how much did you spend on those?
80 quid.
80 quid.
They are
I
well
am
worth
never going to spend. Really?
I thought you bought some.
They are well
recently.
worth it. They sound good.
No, I bought like the cheapest version. Basically, I listen to, as we've discussed on the podcast, ASMR videos when I go to bed.
Stop it.
No, you want to do it with me? Come on.
Stop it!
So I really want not wireless, that you can tuck them behind your head.
Do you know what the best thing about these is? Watch this.
Oh,
Yes,
What, you
that's
can-
right, ladies and gentlemen. I can wear two sets of headphones comfortably. I'm wearing in-ear buds and my headset
but
for
What, are
gaming.
you,
You can do that,
are you
which
now going to be like a
means-
DJ
Which means
in yourself?
I can play Elite whilst listening to podcasts.
Yeah, but that doesn't make any sense because
can-
you could
I can
wear
listen to-
any kind of headphones.
I can listen.
earbuds.
No.
More
they
importantly-
hurt. These don't.
More importantly, he can play Elite while editing year 2
Yep.
best of the year
Yep.
I don't
issue of
think
the
I'll
podcast.
ever spend £80 on a pair of earphones.
I've
because
spent far more.
because I will lose them. This is the only problem.
Yep, I've done that too, and spent far more. These are really good.
Okay.
But yes. Anyway, being on a train with fuck all entertainment in your ears and it's just blipping in and out. That's horrible.
I don't care. I've always got a book on me.
Yeah.
Just a standard now. There is book. So I've always got that.
Can I just point out, no one punches a mic quite like Beth.
Mate, Taz did it 3 times
I should have done
earlier.
that when praising you, the person to my left earlier.
Hang on, right now.
Huh?
That's a really fancy glass you've got there.
It's one of my tiki glasses.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought it looked very bamboo-ish.
This is getting really derailed, isn't it?
It is. But we are talking about earphones. So, next topic.
It's good. Yeah, I mean, I understand it's really annoying, especially like on those occasions where you're on the train and
It's awful.
You get
It's
you kind of
absolutely
there comes a
awful.
point where you can only last so long, and then you're just like, fuck this. And then there's some cunt sitting within hearing range who's just blasting music like impossibly loudly from their headset, whether it's like outer ear or in ear, and you're like, well, all right, fucking rub it in, you piece of shit.
It's just the fact that I could do anything if I've got something playing in my ears. If I've got a podcast or some music, I'm fine. I can do the most boring task ever. I can clean the entire house for 6 hours straight as long as I'm listening to something.
Do you know what? The only thing that
My girlfriend's giving me a look of, clean the fucking house, will ya?
Don't think so.
Rita has been our audience for the past about 15 minutes, so
Yeah.
for the past century. So the only time that I would not be completely beside myself with not having entertainment, say, I don't know, your phone's run out of battery or whatever, you can't listen to music, podcasts, read a book on your phone, blah, blah, blah. The only time I can really find comfort is when I'm riding the DLR to your house, because the DLR gives you such a crazy kind of scenery. You're travelling like
Canary Wharf scenery.
Yeah,
Oh.
Docklands in
Beautiful.
London.
not only are the places you go past really
Skyscrapers.
strange, like they're not necessarily beautiful, but they're really strange, and you're going as if you're going through like a monorail roller coaster. And it's really weird.
Like a mini Manhattan.
Yeah,
I do like the DLR, it's got to be said.
Yeah, it's way better than
Docklands
the
I
tube
like
Right
sitting
away.
at the
No
front
driver.
and pretending I'm on a roller coaster.
Exactly.
Yeah, because there's no driver, so it feels like, yeah.
and you have to do this. Woo!
Yeah, Kel used to tell me that the driver's at the back, so we can't see him. I fell for it.
Of course
The
you did.
electronic driver.
you did.
Cool. Okay, Chris, before you read to that topic, I've just quickly intercepted with my D4, and I've got another one from Johnny. And Johnny asks, why not?
Because I need a wee and I wanted to call a break.
Do you want to do
Because,
that first,
Johnny,
though?
because.
To be
Because
honest,
shut up.
no. Johnny brings up a good point, because so many people ask why.
It's one of my favourite quotes from Jonathan Ross, actually. Japan, the country that said, why not, when everyone else said why.
Seriously, I think why not is a
Paraphrasing there,
way better conversation than why.
Yes, true.
I know that kind of snubs out a lot of, I don't know, philosophy or something, blah, 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 blah. But if you say why not, again, like, I bring up the fact that, I don't know, I know it's not too extreme, but I've got stupid coloured hair.
Yeah,
Right?
we've mentioned that.
I know, and that's really boring right now. It's really boring.
But why
But
not?
why not?
Yeah?
But your hair is lovely.
Well, thank you very much. I wasn't fishing for a compliment.
Bullshit.
But
I mean, personally, like, why not for me was because I would look ridiculous with stupid coloured hair.
Why not?
But
to
the whole
people,
point is to look ridiculous.
Why not to the people who actually sit on the DLR and stare at you?
Actually, to be fair,
then why not?
with your coloured hair, is quite entertaining because your husband can't see the colour purple.
Like, good
Sorry,
movie, by
what?
the way.
Hal's colourblind to the colour purple. He can't understand
Pink and purple,
what
he
the
can't.
colour of her hair is.
No. What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No?
His
He
whole
can't-
family have a history of colour blindness.
Is your vagina grey to him?
Is my vagina pink and purple?
Well, it's going to be pink.
Oh, I think
It's
pretty
a one-night,
red,
one-horn
baby.
purple beaver leader.
Red raw.
Oh, God, I hope it's green.
So he can't see. He doesn't understand.
He can't differentiate between.
Yeah, it's not so much he
that
can't see the
spectrum.
colour, he just can't identify it.
Oh, that's amazing.
Is it still purple for him?
It's a colour.
Rita got recorded on the podcast. Rita, who never wanted to be on this podcast.
So
ever.
what? Rita asks, is it purple for him? Which I
It's
don't know.
a colour.
This is interesting, actually, considering you get what terms like purple-headed yogurt slinger. Are there more people who can't tell the difference between pink and purple? Because most bellends aren't purple.
The
In fact, I don't think I've ever seen.
purple-headed mountain, the
Depends how hard
river
I've hit it.
rushing by.
Don't look at me like that,
I
sister.
went coral. You were looking at me.
It's gone coral.
Oh, I gave her
You've
an-
definitely got to sort out your flange colour, mate.
Excellent. So, Captain Sickbeard asks...
You right, Dom?
The death of the high streets. Had it coming. He shouldn't have started on the low street. The low street has knives. The high street just has fancy shops. So, of course, he was going to get stabbed up. And that was the end of the high street.
No, the high
unfortunately.
street doesn't have fancy. Right, if you look at like old villages in England, I assume in the rest of Britain as well, the high street is literally the street where people went to go do commerce. So it's not actually high-tighty door to door to door to door.
No, but they all got stabbed by the low street. That was my point.
Well, your point is
Read some
incorrect.
history, Beth. God.
We've all been there. There's a point where you can no longer sustain the high street. And as much as you try, walking down that road, I don't know where I'm going with this.
Depends what high street. Bromley High Street or like Lewisham High Street. Does Lewisham have a high street?
There's not going to be a death of the high street. Like those big
I don't
shopping
understand
districts.
what he's saying.
They're always
Like-
I don't
basically
really understand.
kind of high street shopping. I assume.
Primark.
Who gives
Yeah.
a shit?
High street is the only shopping that people do sometimes. I
yes.
used to live in Camden, man. Camden used to be a market.
Yeah.
And that was before I even moved in, which was about 10 years ago. And 10 years ago, there was still the high street concept that was taking over Camden. Now, Camden has been accidental fire, in inverted commas,
Do you
and
think that
massive...
All right, conspiracy theorists. Do you think that was on purpose?
Lizards.
I'm
Lizards did it.
absolutely taking the piss. I am completely taking the piss.
Weren't we having a house party at the time the fires
Yes,
were
it was
going
Hal's
on?
birthday party when there
That's
was a
right.
fire in Camden, so people couldn't come to the house party because everything was closed off.
That was really weird.
So if you arrived early enough,
yeah, I was there.
you were at the party.
Yeah.
If you didn't, flames. So yeah. So
We don't need no water. Let the mother.
So I'm not going to suggest that Camden Market has been Camden Market for a very long time, because I've had conversations with people where they're talking about like the 60s and the 70s and stuff like that.
Yeah, I was
where
gonna
it was
say, like-
actually the market. What was quite nice when we were looking into actually having a market stall, we were going to have do like death metal like bake goods. So we were going to do like
You know, like mercury muffins.
exactly
like-
all those puns, we were going to do those kind of puns to like raise some money. And what's quite nice,
Satan
Camden
scones.
Market, when we
Yeah.
looked into it about 5 years ago, we looked into it and they still had, I don't know if they still have it now, but they still put up to the top of the list homeware, like homemade proper like in like individuals putting up market stalls. And I think that's still the way that Camden Market is run, which I think is quite nice, but it is getting swallowed up. That's all I'm saying.
To me, Camden Market has always been, oh, there's a juggling shop and you can buy Chinese takeaway cat.
Well, you can have medicinal head, which was the Hal and Beth Sunday YouTube. Look at it.
Look up on YouTube, Hal and Beth Sunday.
Medicinal head.
Oh, yes, and it does work. I mean, it might not cure you of, say, lupus, but you'll feel better for a little bit.
So, Death of the High Street, I don't don't see that being a bad thing.
Well, this is like one of those media hype things of with Amazon, like so much money is going through to online shopping. It's like, well, yeah, that's going to happen. And obviously, like, the recession hasn't helped, so there's a lot more pound stores in England anyway. But like the high street's going to do everything it's always done anyway. That's the place people go out for a day and just get some shit.
Leave that shit.
What was
for
really
Chad.
weird-
It's going to evolve.
What was
and-
really weird, like going out for parties in Bromley and maybe even taking like a couple of days off, because a lot of our friends work shift work, so it's not necessarily that people have time off at the weekend. So some of the parties that we guys do in this friendship group in Bromley, well, not anymore, we're in Lewisham now, but I would be there on a maybe Tuesday and I've taken time off. Bromley is heaving, even on a blooming Tuesday in the middle of the day. It's
Which is
bizarre.
impressive, because Bromley is also shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's always going to be a hope for a high street. Always. Anyway, final topic. I'm going to roll all of the dice.
Go on then.
Our final topic is...
audio?
Can we have a Kai?
Yeah.
Do you want a kai?
Please, can we have a
So
Kai?
We didn't know
that's
the one.
3... do the topics go up to 11?
Looks like
No,
So the final topic, Tom, is 11.
Right,
Based
so
on all
we're
the
gonna go
dice I
with
just
1.
rolled.
because there's 10. Right, there we go. Here we go, Kai.
Who do you think is an underappreciated genius? My vote goes to Tim Smith from Cardiacs, because Cardiacs are the greatest band ever.
There
Cardiacs are an absolutely stonking band. I don't even like punk. Please,
don't really know
seriously.
them.
Oh, you don't know
Seriously.
Cardiacs?
No.
Right, I wouldn't even look up. Don't
Post show,
even.
we're going to listen to some Cardiacs. then.
Okay.
So, listeners and Taz, don't just type in Cardiacs. Type in Cardiacs. I think it's a rehearsal room or something like that. They take a tiny hut in the middle of the countryside and fucking go for it. And they're already like 40, 50 years old.
Yeah.
Smashing the shit out of it. Oh,
Actually,
They're
no,
amazing.
Sorry, you just reminded me of one of those music videos that's made me go, oh my God, The Shining I won't forget. When they're playing live.
don't forget. They're
When
playing,
they're playing live in the rubble of the studio they
that's been
recorded
destroyed.
the album in.
Yeah, that's pretty
That
cool.
is
And what's really
fantastic.
sweet is that the community that's around them, and I did see this when we went and toured in Norway. Like, it's metal is way more respected
It's more
in Norway.
mainstream almost.
It's way more mainstream in Europe than it is over here. So in Norway, you've got like families have gathered round to watch Shining play on rubble.
Yeah, it's nice. There's just people walking down the street have gone, oh, there's something happening.
Yeah,
and then they
but
stand
even,
there,
like,
and then they
kids
clap
are
in
dancing.
appreciation after a sax
Yeah.
solo. Like, it's really cool.
It's amazing. Yeah.
won't forget.
Oh, God, that song is so
Oh,
good.
man, what was the... Oh, damn. Oh, sorry, I just had an answer, and the answer's all gone away. It's all run away.
Underappreciated genius, Simon Pegg for Spaced and Big Train. I don't think he's appreciated enough for that.
Oh, sorry, I've forgotten what the question was.
Underappreciated genius.
yes.
Simon Pegg. I think Simon Pegg's got a lot of appreciation.
No, but in my eyes, Space is perfect television. Like,
Do you know what? You're quite correct. My favourite comedic actor is Mark Heap.
yeah,
Spaced,
absolutely. Big Train.
Big Train, Green Wing.
Green Wing.
Yeah.
And what's the other one? The really dark one, Mr. Lizard.
That's Big Train, I think.
That's Jam.
No, it's Jam.
Oh no, sorry, it is Jam.
Yeah.
Which leads us on to Chris,
Oh, don't look at me.
who's the main person in Jam,
Oh,
who's also the main person in the
Brass
news
Eye.
today. And Brass Eye.
Morris. Chris Morris.
Chris
There we
Morris.
go. It took me a while to get there. I got there.
I don't think he's underappreciated. I think he's got exactly...
No, he's
No,
cult following,
no,
and I
no,
think he
I
should
think-
be appreciated as
I
much
think
as
he's actually not
Brian
appreciated
Laurie.
as much as he should be.
So I'm gonna go a little left wing with this. Sorry, not left wing. It's not left wing at all. It's not even remotely left wing, but it's left
Trump.
field. the
Well underappreciated Trump in his day.
the editors of efox.com.
Okay, fair enough.
Those guys are fucking hilarious.
White Knights of the internet.
It's now, I believe it's just the one of them, but they've gone through a number of editors, and like what they put on efuck.com is largely awful. but the editing jobs just make the videos worthwhile.
They're perfect.
They are
so
good.
perfect. Cool 3D World in the same kind of wheelhouse.
Cool 3D World.
Just look it up. It's that kind of 3D animation. Everything's a little bit shiny. Everything's a little bit wrong. It's almost like Shrek is Life, Shrek is Love sort of style video. Cool 3D World.
Okay.
You'll love it.
Cool. And is that, Tom, a show?
Do we have any more underappreciated geniuses? We must have.
Nah. All the good geniuses get appreciated. Oh, wait. Hello.
Me.
Beth, go for it.
Me. Me. Appreciate me. Appreciate me now.
Appreciate me?
Simon Panrucker.
Motherfucker, yes.
Fuck yes. Simon Panrucker is an amazing...
Looking up on YouTube,
Yeah,
his fucking
yeah.
birthday show the other day was amazing.
His birthday was recently. Please go give him love. Simon Panrucker.
Doesn't he live stream like every other week or something?
Yes, I think so. And I only realised this on his birthday stream. Apparently he does do this quite often. But if you look up Simon Panrucker, most of his stuff is on Vimeo. And it's absolutely hilarious. I recommend
Live stream
his...
on YouTube.
And he does do live streams on YouTube. He's uploaded a bunch of stuff on YouTube from his Vimeo, but Vimeo is a lot more free, and that means that you can, you know. His Olympic audition is one of my favourites. He also does a lot of funny videos. I think drums is one of my favourites as well.
My favourite is a little bit of looping.
A little bit of looping. With a little bit of looping.
He's running around his house playing instruments on a 4-bar repeat.
Yes.
And he just runs around banging things, opening bins, smacking fridges,
Smacking the shit out of his
breaking
parents'
ashtrays.
house.
And all he's got is a GoPro on his forehead, and he's just
And a
looping
looper.
4 beats.
Yeah.
So
So basically,
bars
he makes
over and over and over again.
music as he goes.
Out of nothing.
Same with his live stream. Also,
The same as his limes.
lime. He's a limey.
Limes.
To be honest, like
In joke.
Simon Panrucker, the reason why we love him so
429.
much is because Beth found this Angel Fire website.
I did not find
not
it.
even GeoCities, Angel Fire. Where he used to post up shit that he
wasn't
made.
me. It was either Matt Goss or Johnny Day or one of our friends when we were growing up found this. I fuck knows how they found it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Good King Wenceslas happy hardcore version is incredible.
Techno remix of Good King Wenceslas.
My Whittler.
My Whittler's
Whittler, Emlyn's
fantastic.
gay.
Emlyn's gay,
Emlyn's
also
gay.
fantastic. To give you an idea of why I enjoy him so much is on one of his, I'd say more recent. When I say more recent, I'm saying like talking about the shit that we didn't have to listen to when we were kids.
Yeah.
But one
Because he was only a year older than us.
Yes.
Do you realise that?
Oh,
He
yeah,
went to
fair
the
enough.
same university as me.
He's a
Oh,
year,
really?
A year before me.
and he's a
But
year younger than me.
He produced one of my favourite lyrical bars in the line. In the world, and I'm gonna have to paraphrase it a little bit, but it goes something along the lines of, "I got so drunk I blew Chunks, which was a shame because Chunks is my dog's name." Amazing, fucking incredible.
He was
does children's parties now, so... and I'm not actually joking.
Oh, really?
He was formative in my humour as that guy that translated a song from English into German and back again and then sang it in a German accent.
Which prompted us...
Oh, yes, the bumping sound.
Come on, dance to pumping sound. Which ignited our inspiration, and we did that with one of my songs when I was a stupid teenager and wrote a silly song.
We did. We should really put that out there somewhere because we've mentioned that a couple of times.
No, I think we've already put it on the podcasty stuff.
No, we haven't done it on the
we
podcast.
not?
No.
Okay.
We did it on Biffin's Bridge.
Oh, yes, okay.
Anyway.
Wrap up
that
time.
is exactly 30 seconds before 2 hours, so we should probably wrap this shit up. So, does anyone have anything to plug?
Chris.
Oh, back to me.
There we go. Front and centre.
Yeah, I mean, I've been working on a project for the last year, and it's finally going live. Oh yeah, I should come closer. It's finally coming live, going live hopefully this month or the latest next month. And it's my baby project, which is a website that I'm
As yet
launching.
unnamed.
We're still waiting for the name, but there's really good structure as well. So it's a traveling website, basically, where I go visit places around the world, starting with Venice this week, and ending up at the end of the year, I'm spending 2 months in Asia from the 19th of October, if you want to know. And in each location, we discover a Zenful experience, whether that's an ashram or a meditation retreat or a yoga experience, a culinary experience. For instance, in Venice, we're visiting a very nice old woman who gladly agreed to let us in her house, and she's going to cook for us something beautiful.
Nice.
Or something artistic or an adventurous experience, like we're going ziplining in May. In Wales, so we want. Obviously, we're going to launch it, but it's still in the beginning. So hopefully, people will like our content.
When am I going to get my invite to these things? Because this sounds quite cool.
You may join if you want, but the thing is, we've got 4 people in the team so far. But in the future, in the summer, we're gonna ask people who want to subscribe to the website and who are planning a really nice visit somewhere. We're going to ask them to vlog for us, basically, and then we're going to add the content, and then it's a big shout out. And then hopefully this will create a lot of following.
I like it.
It's really cool. It's a really cool project, and hopefully it will be our full-time job by next year, if everything goes well. That said, we are in need of some equipment. So if people are listening and want to see this coming to life and want to support this project, we're in need of some cashola for camera equipment, which we'll obviously put on Facebook soon and ask for people if they want to.
Okay, so we'll make an announcement of that when you get ready then.
Yep.
Okay.
But yeah, and if people want to start following my Instagram for more updates until this is live.
Yeah, good idea.
Spyro,
Yeah.
SPYROUC on Instagram. And we're going to have a dedicated page for the project as well, and Facebook pages and etc.
And I'll keep making a pimp as well.
When they follow you.
So if, for instance, if we do this, if we're going to start getting donations for the equipment, people are going to get postcards, for instance, or like a really nice, beautiful thank you and shout out. Because at the moment it's just, in the beginning, and we want people's support, people who have a passion in seeing these amazing experiences. And if people, and learning about these places we're going to visit, we want to give people a taste of what it's like to go and visit that place. Hopefully that will create more, an interest, people would like to travel more, because we believe that traveling is a very beautiful, soulful experience.
Absolutely.
Hippie.
All right, cool.
Very
well,
hippie.
please keep us updated.
I shall.
Has anyone else got anything to plug?
Yeah, fuck it. Go read my book. It's on Amazon. It's on Kindle.
What's your Facebook?
TAR.
No, don't give him any help. What's your Facebook?
So, the book is Walking Out. You can find it on the Amazon store right now. It's Walking Out. It's by Taryn Wilmore, which is my name. And you can go find my Facebook. Not that it's been updated at any time, even remotely
Dude, just
recently.
fucking update it.
But it's
Go on.
facebook.com/Taryn Wilmore Books. That's TARANWILMORE. Books! Beth, what you got?
I've mentioned multiple things in the podcast that we've just currently recorded that I need to link, so we're going to have to listen back to that, and I will put it in the links.
How about the band that you saw with Evelyn the Witch?
Yes, Laura, I'm so sorry, my love. Laura Cannell?
Cannell.
Yeah, I will put that in, because she's amazing. Dark stuff. Dude, I watched this woman perform. So she started playing the violin as a violinist does. And then, all of a sudden, she produced a fucking bow that was upside down, made of rubber, played some really dark
What does that sound like?
Oh, mate. It's visceral and it's raw and it's lovely. And then she plays 2 fucking recorders out of her mouth. Oh. Absolutely gorgeous.
Tom, plug something that isn't Eve, or no, not Eve.
Elite. And pretty much Eve. I'm going to just make sure a link in our show notes goes to Simon Panrucker, to be fair.
Yeah, fair enough.
I've listened to that guy since I was 18, 16. I don't know it anymore.
Young.
Basically half my life I've been listening to this dude. He's hilarious, he's funny, he's creative, he's a musician, he's an incredible dude, and he deserves all the fucking follows he can get. So go have a listen. Anyway, go search Pot Topic Podcast on all your social media links, all your Googles, all your fucking Facebooks, all your Twitters, all your Tumblrs, all your shit, and you will find us. Hashtag Pot Topic Podcast if you want to get on our community wall.
Yes, please do. If you've got an Instagram account, seriously, if you want to communicate with us, why not?
Why the
Just
fuck
like,
not? Just
dude,
a picture of you eating a burger.
Yeah, we're
Picture
really,
of you patting your dog.
we really
Picture of
want
you
to see you.
fucking your own mother.
We
Don't
are
care.
massive perverts, and
Hashtag
we really want to
Pot
see
Topic
you.
Podcast.
Post on
Hashtag-
Instagram, hashtag Hot Topic Podcast.
Although we
there you
are
go.
more interested.
You will
perhaps-
appear on our website.
We are more interested, perhaps, in a picture of you fucking your dog,
No!
either your mother, or with a burger.
Or you can
Triple
also
points.
just go rate and review us on iTunes and sit your 5-star bitches. Can I get a Boschty motherfucking kebab?
No!
Yeah! What was done? Another one! Whoa! This is
Turn the
good.
table up!
This is
Sipping
good.
my Cafe Patron!
I'm feeling fine! I'm feeling well!
Oh, that was a lot of tequila. Good night!
I literally want to die. Shall we move on to the next topic?
No, I need to wait.
Well, then, yeah.
Yeah, I was just...
No.
I love the way that
Yeah,
your
that's gonna
alcohol
help.
to balance out the whiskey is Patron.
Was it that?
It's coffee
You'll love
flavoured
it. You will
tequila.
love that.
It's
It's my favourite.
Coffee-based.
It's my favourite thing in the world. It's so
I
good.
just don't want to get too
Will it
much.
make me talk to Jesus?
Yeah, it will.
Jesus.
What's
It'll make
his
you
name?
kiss the
How
golden
are
bee.
you?
Cafe Patron.
Oh my god, I just made out with Jesus.
Reverse Jesus.
Reverse Jesus.
That's when you kiss. That's when you kiss him on the
You
butt.
walk on spunk?
That is Jesus' bum right there. That's
Socked it all the way.
that
Ain't
is
that
a
good?
Jesus-
Ain't that good?
Chris, isn't it? It's just that's a Jesus rim
Do
job.
you know what it reminds me of? There were those little mints. I used to, when I was really young, I used to
Those
eat them.
little mint
This
Little
thing-
mints with tequila and coffee.
Coffee mint. I don't. It's exactly the same.
Well, like an after eight sort of thing.
No. It was like these mints we had in Cyprus. They were coffee. Do you know that you get the Coca-Cola ones?
No,
Or
what you
like
mean, yeah.
the. I love this. I need
Have
to
some
buy
more.
the same.
Have some more.
Smoke
Have
away.
some more.
Patron is lovely.
Please have some more. It's nice.
Well,
It's
What was the
fucking
queer
incredible.
pub name we found earlier?
Oh,
The
the
leaky-
leaky...
The leaky
Queer,
queer.
The leaky queer.
Licky my licky.
I think that's the topic, actually.
Licky my licky.
What would you call your pub?
Ah, wicked. Stick it in the pot.
No, but isn't... Yeah, pop it in the pot because we need to...
I'm going to have to listen to this back in the edit.
Well, what's weird about English
Retail.
pubs is there's a list of them that you have to choose, which is why there's so many fucking white hearts.
No.
Oh, is that rude?
Can you
Is that...
It's not true.
Right. Oh, fuck, I was completely was taken over by the law.
A pub we
don't
used to
have
go
to
to
name
was
it
called the Rat and Parrots.
Yeah, and there's fuck tons of rat
There
and
are a
parrots.
few rat and parrots.
Oh,
There's
okay.
a rat and parrot in Whitby.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, we stood outside it, and it's one of those really
Shit,
old
man.
ones where, like, there's such an old building that it's, like, sunk, and the door you have to go into it.
Oh,
There's no rules what you can call your pub.
The leaky queer.
the Slug and Lettuce.
No.
That was
That's
never.
a company name.
Flying
Yeah,
pig.
but their
That's
company
not a
is
pub.
pub.
That is
That
a company
exists.
name. It's a
Yeah, I know.
gastropub. It's not an actual pub.
It's
not
a
like
pub. It's still
like
a pub, though,
bar.
isn't it?
No,
I'm
it's a
gonna call my
bar.
pub
They're
the
trying-
It's
Hey guys, hey, do you all fancy going out tonight? Everyone,
back in the bloopers.
everyone going out. It's Friday. Should we all go out tonight? Yeah, all right, wait, let's go. Where are you thinking? Oh, let's all go to the door. Let's go to the door.
Go to the
I want to
Yeah,
go to the...
No, that's the gent pub down the road.
Lovely. Blue as fuck.